Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome this week's episode of Talks with TVBOO. Welcome this week's episode of the podcast. Hope you're all having a great week, and I appreciate y'all being here, man. I really do, because we have an excellent guest for y'all today. They're a duo, and I've known about them for a while. We've gotten to know each other a little bit over the past year, and this is the first time I got to dive in to their dynamic. And it was honestly one of the most beautiful stories and relationships I've ever heard from some friends or a duo. It was beautiful. I was like, damn, man, I wish I was in a duo like this, man. They really just love each other. Make amazing music. Really been starting to pop off. Just played Electric Forest, played the Gores. They're playing here in Denver at the Zed's Dead Jamboree with the back-to-back with Mersive. So doing a lot of really big shit. And I'm just going to let this episode get into it. Really, really happy about this episode. Really happy to have these guys on. They were super great. So ladies and gentlemen, Smoakland. Jeremy, we ready to roll, baby?
We've been rolling.
Oh, shit. I roll all day, every day.
So do we.
Hey, boys, hold up. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
Thanks for having us.
Hey, dude, thank y'all for being here,
Appreciate
dude. I
you.
love you, boys. This has been good. I mean, I knew it was going to be good. I was excited about this.
Yeah,
Beer.
we're happy to be here.
Drink it.
What's wrong with beer, dude?
I love beer.
Yeah. You just said right before this episode, you're like, I don't really drink beer.
If anyone asks, I do drink beer.
It's because you're watching your figure, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, you're pretty.
Gotta count the carbs.
Yeah, he's a pretty healthy guy.
I try to be.
Do you like count carbs and stuff like that?
No, I eat like shit.
Yeah, I work out so I can maintain the lifestyle I like.
Yep. I'm working out so I can eat the way I want.
Yeah.
And I'm
Pizza
barely
and chicken
skating
fingers.
by. So
Nah, dude, you look good, bro.
bagel bites.
Dude, you ever get in the gym with him, Anthony?
No, never. Sounds terrible.
We were supposed to go this week. He brought his athletic shoes, brought the whole nine, whole everything, and it just sat in the corner the whole time. We haven't
Yeah,
done
I was
shit.
like, maybe we'll just stay here and smoke a joint and watch Breaking Bad.
Dude, do you get high and go to the gym?
I do.
Damn,
I do.
dude,
I stoned on the way to the gym.
I can't do that, bro.
I love it.
I just be like, why am I doing this right now?
I love it.
It's like when I'm sober, dude, I'm like, oh, let's just do it. But when I'm high, I'm like,
There are some times I will get stoned on the way, and then I'm in there and I'm like tired from it, and then I will regret it. But for the most part, it's just natural, I guess. I just want to smoke and go lift weights.
Yeah, when I'm sober, I'm like, I'm lifting weights because I want to feel good. And when I'm high, I'm like, I'm lifting weights because I fucking hate myself. It'd be like that, though. Yeah. Dude, so which one of y'all has the bigger penis? That's really what I want to know.
Well, Harry's like drags on the floor when he walks. So it's
I got to use it as a belt. I got to tie it around my waist as a belt.
Damn, dude.
The answer, his girth, though. Don't get me started on the girth. It's like a tuna can.
Not very long, but very wide.
A chode.
So we really complete each other's my length to shaft ratio to his girth circumference. It's a solid cock.
Dude, y'all are like a yin and yang. Just like looking at y'all, like looking like totally different people.
It's crazy, man. We met in college 10 years ago, and it was like normally, we're so different on so many levels, like clothing, music taste, but our personalities just mesh so well that like none of that ever matters. And we get that all the time everywhere we go. They're like, dude, you guys are so different, but so the same. It works for us. I don't know.
Yeah, when we're together, I mean, it's like we're sharing the same brain sometimes. Like, we'll even, we'll think of the same thing and say it at the same time, because, honestly, we've hung out for 10 years. It's honestly a little ridiculous sometimes.
It's a cool dynamic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they say opposites attract, you know what I mean? Have someone pick up where you keep off and, you left off or where you lack and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what a beautiful part about, like, duos and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, you have two ways of approaching it.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's like, we remind like ourselves of the S fanboys. It's like
Is that
such
good or
yeah, it's great. It's just such a comparison thing. Like they're just so different in so many ways.
I don't know. I feel like y'all get along a lot better though.
I'm dead, bro. They be arguing,
Bro.
dog. It's so funny.
Dude, they really do.
It's the biggest brother relationship. It's so funny. I love it though. I feed off it. I love when Michael gets on Jacob's ass. It's so funny.
I don't, dude. I'm like, be nice to him. He's a sweetheart.
Michael's relentless, bro.
He
It's
is,
so
dude.
funny.
Michael's fucking angry all the time. We call him aggressive Michael, gentle Jacob.
I like it when he focuses it on Jacob though, because then he's not aggressive towards me or anyone else. So that's a nice buffer. Because once he starts getting aggressive towards me, I'm like, oh god, here we go.
Yeah, that's fun, dude. So whenever y'all met each other, were y'all producing? Like how did this happen to be a duo? Because like, you know, duos are a great thing, but also it's like a I won't say a burden at times, but I feel like at times it can be, right? Like you split everything, but whenever, like, that's where, you know, the two creative minds come in together to make one project.
Yeah.
It's like, how did it come about? Were y'all just like DJing, having fun, or like you're just like picking up producing? How'd that start?
I mean, yeah, it started off like when we met in college, we actually we weren't even into electronic music yet. This is back in 2011. So like when we met, we were in college. Then I finally went to my first show. And then like a month later, I brought Ant to his first show. Cause I was like, dude, come peep this out. This is like a really fun thing to do, I guess. So that kind of kickstarted it. And then we both ended up going back home, and like we had been DJing together. We started picking up DJing. So that was like our thing that we did. We'd always be playing music. And then Ant actually started producing first. So when we were living at when I went back home to Arizona and he was in the Bay Area, he started making music. So every time I'd come up and visit him, he'd show me a song, you know, and then it would kind of keep progressing. And then finally, you know, that was for a couple years where he was kind of just closet producing, working a job, we'd DJ, whole 9 yards. And finally in like 2018, it took a while. I was finally like, dude, teach me how to like make music. Let's like do this as a fucking duo. Like, I think we could be good at it. It could be fun. We have potential. And we never thought like any of this would really come from this. So it was just like a fun thing to do. And once he started teaching me, we really just started taking things a lot more serious, and it just started to snowball from there. I owe everything to this guy. This guy taught me everything. Yeah, that's kind of how it started. It wasn't like some, you know, one was like one had been doing it and then showed me, or yeah, it was cool the way he started, like the way he taught me how to do things. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, in the beginning, I feel like I wanted to be a DJ more than a producer, but I wanted to be able to get free tickets to festivals and concerts and stuff was kind of the goal. Like, if I can go to this festival for free, that's a win in my book.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care where I play. And then back in like 2014, I got booked for like my first festival, which was Northern Nights up in Northern California. I got to play the silent disco at like 7 a.m. and Harry came out and all my friends, and it was a rough day because my first day on CDJs played like a Zed's Dead song backwards because I didn't know the reverse forward thing, how to work that thing. Dude. But luckily it was 7 a.m. and it was
about
like,
7 of us out in the crowd.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like a lot of people saw it,
but anyone who was up was like, "Oh yeah, this is crazy."
We're changing the channel.
yeah. Whoa.
Or someone's on drugs. They're like,
guy's
this
experimental. There were people dancing to it. There were people literally, it was Under Your Skirt. I'll never forget it. It was Under Your Skirt by Zed's Dead going in reverse, and there were people just getting it.
I'm just looking at Harry like, I don't know what to do. And he's looking at me like, what do you want me to do?
Like, this is the most forward-thinking music I've ever heard, dude. Play it backwards.
But yeah, man, it started really naturally. We never forced anything. We took our time with him teaching me. It took a while for us to release our first song. We didn't want to force anything. And it's just progressed from there. And now we're both like, I feel like we're both extremely good at what we do. But yeah, everything's from Anthony, man, for real. I owe a lot to this guy. He's really taught me a whole lot, and I don't think we'd be where we are today if this guy hadn't been the first one to start and really, you know, take the reins. And everything kind of runs through Anthony. So all my ideas, all his ideas, what he says go. So when I'm sending him projects, he's like, this one doesn't really work that well, man. Like, he's very hands-on with it, and yeah, man, very thankful for this guy.
That's beautiful, dude.
Yeah,
I love like the love you're showing him, right?
Yeah, man. I owe this guy everything, man. He really helped me change my life.
It makes my heart happy.
Yeah,
dude. It really does.
It's been a great experience, and I'm always learning, and he's always learning, and yeah.
The thing, you never learn it all.
You're right.
That's the thing with producing.
You're literally
There's
right,
always
man.
something more you can learn.
Yeah, I was telling Jeremy about this a long time ago. I was like, just try to be 1% better every day. If you can learn
Facts,
one
dude.
new thing,
Facts,
100 days, you'll be 100 days better, 100% more better.
That's a great way of thinking about it. If you could just learn one new thing a day, no matter what it is, you're always going to progress. Because no one knows it all. Even your best dudes in the game are still looking up YouTube tutorials, asking people questions. No one knows it all.
It's impossible to learn it all just because the technology is just constantly improving.
You're right.
And, you know, there's just all these new tricks and amps and distortion plugins and fucking synths. It's just like, and there's all the analog gear. It's like, cool, you learned this digital synth. You put them in front of some analog shit. He's like, I don't know what to do.
Nope. That's all foreign, man.
Yeah, then you get in a studio with a new producer and they teach you something. You're like, I didn't know you could do it like that. It might be the same thing you've done for 5 years, and they do it a faster, easier way.
Yeah, that's been one of the cool things about moving out here is I've been getting in the studio with a bunch of other producers that, you know, there's only like a couple down in New Orleans. And there's like, you know, you throw a rock outside, you'll hit a producer here.
Yeah. This is Denver is white people Wakanda. This is producer haven, Wook Hollywood. Like, yeah, this has been crazy out here. You can go
Hollywood.
Yeah, you can go anywhere and meet any type of producer, man. I've met some of the coolest, biggest dudes just at a restaurant or at a bar or something.
Oh, it's been wild. Just like going into a green room, like, oh shit, what are you doing here? You know,
literally, man. Yeah, it's cool. It's refreshing. It's nice to be surrounded by like-minded people who are like have the same goals as you, who are driving to do the same thing that you are. It's nice to be surrounded by that.
Yeah, and everybody trying to get it. One thing I love about like the scene too is like there's a room for whatever, right? So like if you come up and you have something different to offer, there's room at the top. It's not just, you know, like a pigeonholed room. It's like if you have something fresh and new and unique or whatever,
there's room for you.
There's room for you.
Yeah.
And it's cool and it's really inviting in that way.
Yeah, I thought it would be way harder to, you know, get to where we're at right now. I mean, not that we aren't working hard, but if you just do it every day, 5 hours a day at least, you know, and you really put all your love and passion into it, you can get there, you know?
Yeah, we've been doing this. October will be 4 years of the project. And I can't remember who told me this, but when we were talking about the project, it was about 1,000 days in of our project. And they're like, man, you guys went from not even having a project to doing what you're doing in 1,000 days. It's 1,000 days of consistency could change your life forever.
And they say 10,000 hours is what it takes to become a master at something.
Totally.
Or 10 years to become successful or whatever.
Totally.
And yeah, it is crazy, man, how it goes from like just nothing to like, oh shit, people know about me now.
It's crazy, man. It's literally crazy.
People you've never met all over the world sometimes. Like,
yeah.
It's wild.
It is cool though. It is cool because it's just like you dream about it. You're like, okay, this could happen. Like, like you're talking when you're younger, like, dude, what if we got to play on this festival, or what if we met this guy and now they're like your boy? You know what I'm saying?
And it's so crazy how your perception can change just from the growth that you make on how big of a deal something could be to you a year or two ago, and then you work really hard and get to that point, and then that's almost like you feel like, yeah, this is exactly where we should be. I'm ready for the next thing now. It's a combination of really never being fully satisfied, but being content with where you're at.
Yeah.
You're happy with where you're at, but you always want that a little bit more.
Yeah. Well, goals always change, right? So like it's like what you said, what you thought is unreachable at this one point. Now you're here, you're like, what's that next step? So like I have a goal board back there. And
I saw that.
Yeah. So like I need to reevaluate. I usually reevaluate like every 8 months or so. Don't even read it right now. Those are old goals, but like
get laid.
Ask Jeremy to marry, you know. But it's stuff like, I mean, like I said, goals always change, priorities change, you change, the music change, the industry changes.
Will you hit this one time?
Yeah, dude, I'll do drugs with y'all.
We just tight.
Hey, dude, I have been smoking.
I know you have.
That's the
Trust
Denver
me.
lifestyle.
Sometimes I see your tweets about, smoking a little doobie here and there.
Yeah,
That brings a tear to my eye.
I smoked last night,
Like,
dude.
oh, Mitch is over there getting stoned, man. I love it.
I smoked last night because I started seeing this gal. She's a huge stoner, so we just be chilling.
Hell
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
I love it.
We just be chilling and getting hot. So, but my tolerance is so low, and I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish,
You just need a
man.
couple puffs. And
Yeah,
you're
dude, like I'm
blitz.
already stoned. You know what I mean?
I'm dead.
I'm already stoned. We're all like, all right, dude, we're gonna do a project. What do we love? Weed. Okay, you
and
know what the
dubstep.
scene needs? Another weed DJ.
I can't stress enough. I can't stress enough how little we thought of this project and how much time was put into this. From the Bay Area, like weed, Smoakland. All right, yeah, sounds good, dude. Print it and stamp it. Let's get it going. Like it wasn't a big thought process,
Yeah.
But, and I think that's what worked best for us is that we don't put a lot of thought into things. We just kind of do it,
Keep it
and
simple.
that's just how it worked, and it ended up paying off.
Yeah, it's like a Yoda quote.
More weed DJs, yeah. Do more weed DJs.
Yeah, we need more weed DJs. DJs who say they're aliens. And DJs that wear all black and make the most aggressive dubstep you've ever heard.
Yep.
That's what we need with
There's about-
black and
yeah.
red branding.
You fit into one of those three. There's no ifs, ands, or
That's
buts.
how you stick
You're
out.
one of those three.
What am I then? Where do I fall then?
You're smoking weed, dude. You're a
Oh,
weed DJ
Now
now.
you're a weed DJ.
Welcome.
Damn
Welcome
it,
to
dude.
the
I was
dark
hoping to
side.
be the fucking PBR DJ, you know?
No.
You just smoked weed on camera with us.
Sponsor
You're one
just
of
called.
us.
You're fired.
It's a fucking... Nah, dude, I was hoping to be like your drunk uncle.
Oh,
But
boy.
the one that doesn't touch you.
Whoa,
you know?
I was about to
Oh,
say, man,
man.
he can't come within 500 feet of me, so this is not going to work out.
No
if you're
touching,
gonna
no
be
deal.
Like,
What is it with uncles touching?
he's going to be like Uncle Ricky. No, you can't come near me.
What is it with the uncles be touching these young,
don't
like,
know,
you know, your
man.
nephews and shit?
I don't know, man. They just want to wrestle and be weird.
Yeah, he's like, dude,
Come over here and wrestle me.
dude,
Come over here and wrestle your uncle.
dude, I had a weird experience yesterday, and it was on my end. I looked like the creep.
Let's hear
So
it.
I was at the basketball court.
It's not hard for you
Huh?
to look like a creep, so let's hear
No.
it.
I felt as soon as it
Playing some
happened.
tight defense.
I've been seeing you balling lately,
I
too.
play every day.
I see you.
Every day.
I love it.
Dude, listen, so I didn't grow up around basketball.
Yeah.
Never played when I was younger.
Yeah.
Never was into it. And then I joined this gym a block from my house and had a basketball court. I'm like, wait, basketball seems like a really fun way to get my cardio in.
Totally.
And then I'm like, I've fallen in love with it. You know what I mean? I started watching the NBA like 3 years ago, started falling in love with the game. But then I was just like, hey, dude, this is so much fun. And now I'm playing like one-on-ones. I'm not like 5-on-5s,
Yeah.
2-on-2s. Like I've been playing against people.
It's so fun, man.
I'm just playing against
yeah,
teenagers.
yeah. And you dunk on them, bro.
No. I just started playing.
I'm dead. They're working your ass
Bro,
off. Yeah.
I won my first game yesterday, and I was stoked, bro.
That's why he's the creepy guy. He's like,
Takes off his shirt, running around.
bro.
Get fucked.
Easily the oldest guy on the
I'm
court,
dead.
dude. I'm not, and then I've been getting worked. All right, but I practice every day, and I'm like about it. Like yesterday, I was practicing for like 2.5 hours.
I see you, man.
I was about it. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
so- that
It's
is
like I
so
found a new love.
I love it.
You know
Because
what
I
I
play
mean?
basketball every day.
Yeah.
I go to the gym, do my thing, and then I go shoot for, at least an hour, try to play. I love it. It's such a fun way of like, I forgot what it's like to be competitive sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's fun to like, kind of get angry at people and kind of like let that release out. I love basketball. It's my favorite sport. I grew up playing, all types of sports, and it's definitely become my passion, like my love, my sport love.
I was never an athlete. I was always the music guy. Always doing music. And
You've been
so-
playing drums your whole life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I never did like the sports stuff, but as I've gotten older, like I fucking like outside of entertainment and like music, my hobby is sports. Like not even playing, just watching. I'm obsessed with football,
Yeah.
like shit like that. Like the UFC, shit like that. Like I love it. But anyway, back to me being creepy. So I'm on the court playing against these teenagers, kicking their ass yesterday. Anyway, there's this kid on the other side of the court. He has like a mullet, and his ball comes.
love him.
His ball comes running up because pick it up. I said, "Hey, kid," and he said, "What?" I said, "I like your hair." And he looks at me and he goes. He just like gave me a face, walks off. I'm like, whoa, dude, I have one too. I
not bad.
I'm not trying to fuck
You
you,
in
bro.
10 years,
You
bro.
have like the same haircut.
I know. I was like, I'm not trying to fuck you. I didn't say that out
He
loud.
might have seen his future
Oh,
and was just so startled and like disappointed.
He's like, he
maybe.
went straight home, cut his,
don't wanna-
buzzed it all off.
Hey, he's coming back buzzhead.
he's like, I don't want to be 26 playing with a bunch of 16
He's
year
coming
olds.
back buzzhead. I'm dead.
He looked at me, and then all my teammates. I was like, dude, that just sounded creepy as shit. I need to go home.
I'm dead.
I don't want to fuck kids. Let me go ahead and say that. But as soon as I said it, I was like, I can get why that could be creepy.
You guys won yesterday?
Yeah, 2 games.
At least you got the
I
dub.
won 2. I've lost every game ever since I started playing.
You scored a lot of points, or
I did. I got the
like
game.
an assist guy.
I got
You
the
did
game
not.
point too.
Let's go.
Yeah.
game point.
I was so like I'm not.
Boy, you athlete.
I'm not the best shooter, but I was the best defensive player on the court every time. So I play into that. But as you know, over the couple of weeks of me playing, I've gotten better at my shooting, and I missed every layup during the games. Every layup until yesterday. I could do it all day during
Yeah,
practice, but
yeah.
fucking while the game's going, I missed every time. Yesterday, I was fucking making them. Every
dead.
time I did, I was like, ah! I just fucking.
If you don't invite me to play basketball one of these times,
Dude, let's do it today, man. Fuck.
I'm gonna be mad at you.
We can do it today.
I'm just saying.
I got balls.
I'm just saying.
There's a court half a block from my house, and there's an
Really?
outdoor court like a mile
I'm
from
just
it.
saying.
I feel like Mitch playing defense, he'd be like just blowing in your ears, like.
Rubbing his junk on you.
I'm like getting on.
Yeah, post up on me. Yeah.
I'm like, I get in his ear. You make me vulnerable.
You make me vulnerable.
Yeah, drive into the hole.
I'm feeling so vulnerable right now.
I feel like I can be vulnerable around you.
So what's I'm gonna turn the podcast on to him.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I had something I wanted to ask you, dude. What was Harry like as a student? As you're sitting there teaching him, was he about it? Like, was he lazy? What was he like as a student?
Well, Harry was a student athlete his freshman year in college, and
I'm talking about like in
talking about
production.
music.
oh, what?
Like Anthony knew my studies. I was a terrible student.
I was leading into him not doing any.
I was a
work.
terrible student as in school.
Oh, got you. Hey, do me a
for
favor,
like-
turn that to like. You see how?
tilt it?
Oh yeah. Oh,
There
wow.
you go.
As it falls right back down. I tried, but let's keep going on. How was he like as like whenever you're teaching him music?
It's pretty easy, you know. I'm not the best teacher, you know, because sometimes I'm
like-
just like, why don't you just get it, you know? And I want him to just understand what's in my head and just figure it out. And so I think patience is like the best thing with teaching and just letting them kind of figure it out on their own. Harry has the drive and the passion, you know. He can put all the work in he needs. It's just a matter of time before these amazing results will start turning up.
Yeah. That's good, dude. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, I feel like he'd be a shitty student.
No, I'm terrible. I
He'd just be
didn't.
smoking weed all the time, like showing him he's just rolling up, bro.
Will you pay attention, goddammit? No,
It's a little easier for me in the music aspect because I actually care about it and enjoy it.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm much more attentive when I'm learning music. But yeah, now it's a lot to the point to where it's a lot of my own self work and producing, and then him listening to the projects and checking it and going through it. So it's not as much teaching anymore as what he said is just trial and error.
Yeah, I get that.
I be planting a lot of seeds, a lot of duds, but then every now and again you get that one that's like, hey.
Yeah, I think music production is all just time and repetition.
It takes so much time, dude.
It is. It's just trial and error, man. It's like literally, it's like getting reps in the gym. Like you have to go do it, or else you won't get better.
Just keep making songs. Make a song every day. You never know what's going to come out of it. Even if you go to the studio for 5 hours and you make shit, you might have learned how to not do something, you know?
Yeah.
You're learning every day, and just don't get stuck on a track. Keep making new tracks because the next track's always going to be better than the last track.
Yep. Yeah, that is. I mean, but it's insane how much time you have to put in, right? Like, imagine if you were a guitar player compared to like a producer. All right, I'm not comparing production to instruments. I'm just talking about the time wise. Actually, I'm comparing a little bit. So like you produce like some days you have like a 12-hour studio day.
Yeah.
Where you don't leave. It's like imagine can you literally play the guitar for
Dude,
12
that's
hours?
crazy. Or
It's
the
like-
drums or some shit.
Yeah,
like
dude, there's
you're just
no way.
going.
Yeah, an hour of practicing the drums, you're just
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like Dude, like if you played an instrument, the amount of time that you have to put into music production, I feel like you'd be one of the best fucking musicians on the planet.
Totally.
But you put in those 12 hours in the studio.
You're learning every instrument.
Yeah. And then
digital instruments.
Right. And then you listen to Flume, you're like, I know nothing.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I know absolutely nothing.
It's a nice humbling Flume listen to really put you back into your, like, where you think you belong. 'Cause,
Yeah.
You're never as good as you think you are.
Yeah. What's the dynamic between y'all? Like we were talking about the S-Fan boys, they fucking fight all the time. Like what is that? Do y'all have anything like that?
We get along really well. I think
It's
we
bullshit.
haven't had an argument in like fucking 3
Bullshit.
years.
Dude, we never argue. Like, or even like how Mike and Jacob, like how Mike like picks on him a little bit, or they get a little chippy and be arguing and stuff. Like we don't do that. It's pretty like.
I mean, we give each other shit like normal people.
Yeah.
But, like we're never like mad at each other.
We've never once. I think there's maybe one time in the project, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and so this is back when we just started.
Yeah.
Where we had maybe had a little argument over something, or like we didn't agree on something. But man, I can't express how fluid we are when it comes to just everything. It's always like, yep, sure, that works for you. And then if it doesn't work for someone, it's just like, no, that doesn't really work. And then the other person goes, okay, what do we do? Like, it's been crazy. And I'm a pretty, like, I don't want to say, it's not confrontational person, but like, I'll let you know.
You're a hard ass.
Yeah, I'll let you know if I don't agree, or if I think if I don't like it or whatever. And like, I'm working on like how I tell people things and stuff like that. Him and I for the past 10 years have never had that kind of clash.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
It's crazy because I be doing it with everyone, but for some reason, him and I just don't.
I mean, we just sync up. We just get each other, and most of the times the things we like are the same things. So we're like, yeah, that makes sense to me. Let's do it like that.
This is bullshit.
Dude, I'm telling you.
No. I want the juicy details.
Dude, I'm telling you. Hey, earlier on, like, there was, and I totally feel where he comes from. Like, dude, for so long, he was just the producer friend. No one cared about it, right? Like, he would just be the closet producer. No, and then, like, all of our friends after we, like, kind of made the project, and I started learning, all of our friends, like, kind of started learning. And when I finally started learning enough to affect the project musically, I could understand there was a little bit of tension, maybe a little bit, because like he'd been doing this for so long.
Yeah,
he
himself.
He
had a big jump.
This was his thing. So now all of a sudden his boy, who like is starting to do it, all of a sudden wants to put like input in on the music. And you know how personal that can be with your music.
Right.
Like, we stopped sending music for feedback from people
I don't want the feedback
a long
anymore.
time ago, because we don't give a fuck what you think.
I'm the same way.
Fuck your dumb opinions. We don't care. You either tell us the song's fire or don't say shit.
Yeah, I only send music now if like a homie hits me up who like needs some tunes.
Exactly.
That's
Like
literally it.
we couldn't give a fuck about
Because then
anyone's
their
opinions.
feedback's just gonna throw off your whole mindset, your whole game. I
Right.
mean, there's only a few producers who I'll send it to for like advice or something.
Yeah.
So there was some, I don't want to say tension, but there was definitely like
Well, it's like compromising now.
It was
you know?
harder
You're
on both
bringing
of
in
us.
this another idea, and you're like, well, this has been like this, you know? Like,
yeah, I've done it for
you
so
know,
long.
But then I've listened to like 100 times. He's like, no, maybe it's better like that, and I go,
What do you know?
But
Yeah,
no,
you
yeah.
told me.
Yeah, like that, and that was the reality of it. For the dude, Ant's completely open now to everything. Like, it's been so nice on me, feeling like I can come with ideas and he trusts them now. It's awesome. But yeah, that was, a little part of the project where like I was kind of like, fuck, dude, like I hope this isn't going to be like a problem later down the line. Like when we start really doing things, like I have input on stuff. Like I want to say, like I want to add stuff, and now it's just a two-way street. It's like everyone's open to everything. It's fucking awesome.
That's fucking beautiful, dude. I'm like, I love y'all's relationship. Like, if I could have a relationship like you two dudes, and y'all ain't even gay, and
No.
like y'all's relationship,
We're close.
is great.
We could teeter the line. Don't put us in a tent together for 4 days.
We'll play gay chicken, but yeah, dude,
Yeah.
I'm just.
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah." It is Pride Month still, but man, like I know it's just I love how like y'all talk about each other right now, dude. Like I was trying to get the dirty shit.
There
I was
isn't
trying to
any,
get the clip.
it's the funniest shit ever, because there's like not really dirty shit between us. It's never been like there's never been a time where him and I like couldn't talk to each other. and we're just like beefing over something.
No, if there
like,
was something, we'd settle it that day.
Easily. There's no way that it could go further than
Or
that.
the next day, you'd be like, I feel like I didn't say it clearly the other day how I'm feeling about this.
Damn, when you have a relationship like this, don't you wish you were gay?
Seriously, dude. This would be the best thing ever, dude. Yeah,
Fuck, I'd be married by now.
Dude, you're right, dude.
It's with me and
We could
Andre.
try. Damn.
It's with me and Andre. It's like, dude, I wish I was gay,
I'm just
bro.
saying, yeah, man. Just watch some sports with your boys. And
Yeah,
just
you'd
blow
be
'em after.
hubby. You'd be hubby tomorrow. You know what I mean?
But yeah, man, and I also think that's what's really maybe contributed to our like speed and success of the project.
Jeremy's dying back there.
I'm dead. I think that's what's helped us, you know, kind of propel the project too, is because we're so just fluid with each other and everything. Like we're just so okay. Yeah, down. We're down. What do you think?
I mean, it
What do
goes
you
all the
think?
way down to us just DJing together. We just trust each other. You know,
You know,
we
most
don't
of
have to
our
ask.
sets are basically freestyled.
Well, yeah, because it's like a back-to-back every time.
Yeah. And I trust his every song he's playing. I'm like, this is gonna be a banger. I already know it.
Yeah.
Like, it's so nice to feel that way.
We're just
'cause-
trying to one up each other every time, like we were in the living room with our controller.
Yeah, I love that, dude. That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like this is a situation where it's like being in a duo sounds fucking awesome.
It's awesome, man.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't have it any other way, even though the pay is half and like flights are killing us and like it really
tough.
does suck to split it down the middle. But then like you go somewhere with your best friend and you're like, we just played the Gorge in Electric Forest the past 2 weeks. It's been the most amazing vacation of our lives.
I mean, you probably see it all the time being
Yeah.
a solo act. You're on the road by yourself all the time.
oh, dude,
know?
I get so fucking lonely.
it's lonely,
Yeah,
man.
I talk to myself in the hotel room when I'm
It's
jerking
lonely,
off.
bro.
I'm like, God damn it, Mitch, your dick feels so good in my hands.
You call yourself by your first name.
Yeah, it's like I'm like another person. You know, it's like another person. Mitch, your dick is so smooth.
I'm gonna try that for later. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like it's like we've had to do shows by ourselves sometimes, and like I'll just be sitting there in the hotel room, it's like this fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
I would never want to do that. Like I can't do this by myself. So yeah, it's nice, man, to have him, and you know, and then also when you're like, you know, eating a dick at the airport and your flight's canceled, at least there's another guy who's canceled.
And you
with
ain't
ya.
slept and you're fucking
Yeah, at
hungry,
least there's
hungover.
another guy.
Sleeping on the floor of the airport.
There's another guy right there with you going
rough
through
it out
it.
with.
Yeah, it's easier, man.
No, I get that. I started traveling with a TM, and
Yeah.
that's been nice.
It's nice, huh?
Yeah.
And who'd you choose as your team? Is it
One of
like a
my
close
best
friend?
friends.
Yep.
Yeah, and
That's what we're
one-
doing right now. We're just training one of our best friends.
Yeah,
to-
one of my best friends. He has like a lot of manager experience, like managing like bars and festivals
Cool.
and shit. And he truly cares about like not only the project but me as a person. So like he's got my back, I got his. It's like
that's awesome,
let's
man.
do this shit.
Yep, that's
you know
the
what
way
I'm
you
saying?
got to do it. Like
Yeah.
keep it in the family.
Yeah, I mean that's what we say back home too. But
I had to slip that incest joke in there. Couldn't let that one go.
so Ant, were you doing any type of music before production? Did you play any instruments or anything, or was just you just fell in love with the?
I mean, I
music?
was playing more sports. I played guitar when I was a kid, but never practiced enough. And then just focused on sports and played baseball till like freshman year of college until I got in a lot of trouble smoking weed. And then
It's like always the story. I know so many like college athletes that just got in trouble for it.
Yep.
yeah, well,
Shout
I
out
didn't
weed.
really look up the laws in Idaho when I moved from the Bay Area, so that was a mistake. And but then when I like dropped out of school, I was like just bouncing around junior colleges, and I took like piano 1 classes, and I think piano helped me the most with songwriting. I made it my goal to like, you know, learn songs and try and actually do something, and because I was pretty lost after I dropped out of college. I didn't know what I was going to do.
What were you in college for?
Fucking
He was going
bullshit.
to be a vet, dude.
I put pre-vet, but that was fucking, I liked animals more than I liked science.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I didn't know what to do. And music gave me a way to get my creative side out. I mean, in high school, I made like bullshit mashups, but I didn't even understand what a key or a BPM was.
Yeah.
I was putting like Mariah Carey on top of like some weird ass hip hop beat.
Sounds like me, dude. Sounds like me today.
But yeah, then I just piano, and I always said like my best instrument was the computer. You know, learning how to use that thing and do Ableton is like no easy task, and it's something you have to learn like an instrument. And so my life was changing. All my friends were out in different states because they were still in college. So I found music, and it helped me, get out of this rut that I was in and give me some direction with my life.
That's beautiful. And you never had something that you were more dedicated to at the same time.
I've never been so dedicated to anything.
Right.
Usually I give up 3 years into something.
That was the one consistent thing I noticed with him. This is talking from 2013 to 16, 17, was that every time I saw him, there was always a new song.
Yeah.
Always new music. He'd sit me in the car and fucking blast me for 12 hours with new music. And, that was the one thing I noticed about him that he was really passionate about. And it, like, helped kind of sway me into that lane as well. And it, like, totally rubbed off on me. And now that's both, unequivocally, music is both of our number one passions in life. I've never seen us more dedicated. I can't keep a job for more than 8 months. I've never kept a job for more than 8 months. I get fired right at the 8-month mark.
This is the hardest I've ever seen Harry work, and this is the most passionate about anything.
I eat, breathe, and sleep this shit, dude.
You got to, bro.
You have to. This has to run your fucking life, dude. It would be the last thing I'd think about before I'd go to sleep, and the first thing I'd think about when I'd wake up. And how can I change my life and Ant's life today? What is the next step? Like, how can we do it? And it fucking ate at me. And like, I lost my last job that I had because I fucking stopped going, and I wanted to fucking sit home and produce, and I wanted us to go to shows, and I would just leave and not, nothing mattered. Nothing matters besides this.
You said that, like, it's the first thing you think of and last thing. Bro, I was dealing with that for a while, and it actually fucked me up. Like, I didn't know how to leave it in the studio. There was a long time where I could have had a hard time disconnecting TVBOO from Mitch. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like,
yeah.
Is that anything y'all have ever struggled with or still working with? Because,
not as much anymore, because we're starting to really feel like we're kind of right where we need to be, and things are almost moving on their own now. Yeah. We feel really ran by our supporters and fans. They're pushing this whole project now. It's the word of mouth. It's getting people to show up. So earlier on, about a year or two ago, I remember even telling him this. I was like, I don't even feel like Harry anymore. I feel like I'm just Smoakland now. It's fucking weird. It was like the weirdest mental. I couldn't separate my life. Everything I did was based for Smoakland. Everything. Yep. It was so weird. I'd never felt that way with anything before in my life. I lost track of my own identity at a certain point because I was so engulfed in this.
Yeah, man, I've been in that exact spot. I felt like a year and a half ago was finally when I figured out how to separate the two and have a social life as Mitch and just be a fucking dude. You know what I'm saying?
Totally.
Like, someone came up to me the other night at a show. They said, "Are you TVBOO?" I said, "Not tonight, dude."
Really?
I said, "Not tonight," but what's up? I was like, I was saying, "Hey," but
yeah,
I was
of course,
like,
of course.
It's like, "Not tonight."
Yeah, that's a good, yeah.
I'm just out having a good time, so not tonight.
That's actually a good.
It was hard for me in the beginning because I never wanted to tell anyone I was a producer or a DJ because then they're gonna ask, "Let me hear some stuff," and I never thought it was good enough. It wasn't until a year or so ago that I started telling people publicly, I do this, this is my job.
It also sucks when you tell people what you do and they just don't know who you are. And they're just like, "Oh, great. Oh, what's your name? Smoakland."
Oh, you make techno music?
Yeah, dude, man, it's the fucking worst when you're talking to people and
dude, it's
they
the
fucking
hardest
ask
thing.
and you're just like, "Oh, I'm a fucking DJ, dude."
Oh, dude, my fucking cousin over Christmas last year, she was
I'm not excited for it.
She goes, "Are you still doing that little DJ thing?" It's like the meme. She literally said that little DJ thing. I said, "Bitch."
Yeah, I am.
My mom's always like, "How do I tell my friends what you do?" And I'm like, "Just say I'm Avicii or something."
I'm basically Steve Aoki.
Yeah.
Asian and everything.
That's that's so funny. Yeah. My family, I'm just now over the past 6 to 8 months when we're at shows or wherever and people ask, "What do you do?" I finally feel confident in being like, "I'm a music producer. I go by blah, blah, blah." There's finally that confidence. Because for so long, just I'm embarrassed basically to tell people what we're doing because we're like,
You make computer music.
yeah, man, you know, and it's like, especially when it's like, you know, my parents' friends or something, and you're just like, oh yeah, it's because like we're smoking, like because we like weed, you know, like it was the worst.
We like drugs.
Yeah, dude. Now
My son likes weed and dubs.
Yeah.
We're Cokeland.
It's easier now, and like, especially with my family. Totally supports. They totally get it. I felt it for the first time last Christmas when I went there and everyone was like asking me about it, and they're like, "We see you doing your shows. Like, good for you." Like,
That's what's up.
They're finally, and now it's like it's part of our family. Like, my parents are landing here Friday for the Deadbeats Jamboree on Monday. They'll be there all day hanging out, and we make this a part of like our family now. Like, my grandparents came to our last show in Arizona. It's so awesome. They support. They show up in all the merch. They love it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the show with Blunts on Monday?
Yeah, the Jamboree. Yeah.
Okay, cool. If it wasn't, I was going to be like, can you guest list me?
I'm dead. Yeah, it's Monday. We'll see you there.
Yeah, I'll be at that one, Mike. Mike's
guess
coming back on the show, dude. I'm not prepared for the amount of weed that's going to be smoked in this room whenever my Blunts comes back on this show. It's going to be ridiculous.
Oh, and he's smoking fucking like backwoods.
He's rolling backwards,
that's just gonna
too,
be
so.
stinky in here, bro.
Yeah, I know.
You do be smoking. I've
There's
seen
no
it
windows
firsthand.
down here.
There ain't.
It's
But
impressive.
who am I to tell Blunts and Blondes that he cannot smoke on my podcast? That would be wrong of me.
Hey, I'm just gonna say this: I still smoke more than you, Mike. So I'm just gonna say that publicly.
Bro, do you honestly believe that?
I believe that. I believe
Fuck,
that.
dude, because I've had many conversations with him that were very long.
Yeah.
And the entire time he's smoking a joint or whatever, blunt, whatever, and
Yeah.
as he's doing it,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
rolling another one. I had like an hour conversation, watched him face 7 blunts. Or no, 5. And like we're sitting there talking, I'm like, how much weed do you smoke? And he
Are
just
you okay, man?
he just goes, a lot. And then he continued his conversation. Like it was just like a lot, and then
dead.
just kept it going. I was just like, you are a
I
maniac.
will say, I'll give him his flowers, man. He does smoke hella weed. It's impressive.
Yeah.
I still think I get him.
It's a problem.
I still
okay?
think I get him. It's a problem. We're all running from something.
That's true, dude.
Just smoking my feelings.
I'm just
away.
running from my sexuality.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Just smoking it away. So.
Yeah, dude, y'all should start a fucking like a hardcore side project, like little Texas style, and just call it Cokeland.
Hell yeah. So we get gifted so much weed.
I thought you were gonna say Coke.
Because of the Smoakland project. So
I was like, you've not been sharing all that free Coke.
I'm just saying we can make the switch and start getting free Coke. I'm just saying. Should have done that, or like Moneyland or some shit.
Yeah, I'm sure y'all do get a bunch of weed.
We do. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'll have fans come
We're
in
so
with a case of
appreciative.
PBR. I'm like,
I
yeah,
love it.
Do you understand how much I have back there?
I'm dead. Yeah.
Like, no, you
Like,
keep
they-
this, bro.
I
You
was
need
like,
it more than I do.
Yeah, they're like, buy me a drink. I'm like, listen,
You don't.
just
I
drink
don't
it. I have
need
plenty.
Oh.
You know, fuck. Where was I about to go with I had something to do with the marijuana shit.
Yeah. Shout out everyone that's brought us weed. Thank you so much because we are broke.
Oh, dude, let me ask y'all this actually. So, since y'all like leading into the weed thing with the branding, would you say y'all started smoking more weed? Because like I've always drank beer, right? But the second I'm known as like the PBR
No,
guy,
you always
like,
have to have one in hand.
I
Like,
drink all the fucking time.
I mean, I've smoked like basically every day since I was 15. I've always loved it. But I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the more weed you get, like, I never don't have a lot of weed all the time now, and it's so nice. Yeah, I be smoking a lot more now.
I mean, now that you don't have to like, you can like get like more access to the weed. That makes it easier. The only thing stopping you from smoking weed sometimes is that you have no money to buy more weed.
Yep.
That's true, dude. I went to my first dispensary.
How was that?
Terrifying.
What'd you get?
Weed.
Yeah, what kind? Do you know?
Are
Are you an indica Kai or,
what's the
or a
one?
sativa?
What's the one that doesn't make you sleepy?
That's sativa.
Sativa.
You like that? Yeah.
Yeah, but I only smoke at night, so I wish I would have got an indica.
Indica's, I mean, if you're a nighttime smoker, you want to get sleepy. That's the one.
Yeah.
Indica couch.
Into couch. Bro, I'm fucking in my head when I be smoking though. I'm fucking in the head.
I'm dead.
But goddamn. But yeah, dude, it was fucking terrifying. Like I was just like overwhelmed. You know what I mean?
Just thinking about every wrong
What do you do?
decision you ever
What do you
made.
do? Do you roll a joint or do you smoke out of like a piece?
I roll a joint.
Yeah.
I know how to roll a joint.
Sick. A
Because
lot of people don't.
Yeah, I know how to roll a joint. It's not the best, but it's smokable. You know? But But yeah, dude, I bought like an eighth of weed, and that was like 3 weeks ago. I still got
I'm
it.
dead. We actually got gifted some super fire weed from Pasquale, the Insomniac guy.
Yeah.
It's called Rainbow. Shout out Pasquale. It is so fire. It's
That's
some of the best
dope.
weed we've ever smoked. So that's always a nice little tidbit. He's got the
Book
fire.
us for the base pod.
I'm trying to get him on the podcast.
That would be
That would be
sick.
so dope, dude. Legend.
I got some
Real
industry
legend.
folks lined up that I'm super hyped
Sick.
about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got the owners of Cervantes and Sonic Bloom coming on next.
Nice.
week. Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Wow.
I'm excited about that shit. Talk to these fucking nerds. we're the fucking nerds here. Let me smoke your drugs, bro.
Yeah, smoke that up.
Oh my goodness.
This is an indica.
Dude, so how was I just wanted to say congrats on Electric Forest.
Thank you,
you.
man.
Huge deal. That's like
Holy
every
fuck, dude.
Unreal.
it's like every producer's dream.
Dude, our manager and our team, all the boys, all the girls who helped get us on this lineup,
Yeah.
we are so thankful. And they put us on one of the biggest stages. I had never been there before, and neither
Yeah.
is he. We
Yeah, I
had
ain't never
no
been.
idea what to expect. It's the first set of the day. It's 3:30 on the biggest stage. We've never played a stage really this magnitude. We never played Electric Forest. We don't know how many people know us. And it's hot as fuck. And you're like, dude, I wouldn't even go to this set right now. Like, I wouldn't even go to this set right now. And we're backstage, and it's like 5 minutes before, and our managers aren't letting us look over the stairwell. And I'm like, I can look under the stage, and it just looks like there's a front row of people. I'm like, dude, there's 5 people here. Fuck, I'm wearing an all-white outfit like I'm fucking Scarface.
I saw your fit, dude.
I looked like
solid.
I look like Scarface. And I'm about to go on stage and play for 9 people. 4 of them are our managers. And the intro starts, and we walk out there, and it is 15,000 people as far as you can see.
Yep.
And
It was unreal.
It was a fairy tale. It was a literal fairy tale.
I didn't realize
man.
how many people were out there to like the end almost. Like
So you like take a second and you go, holy shit.
Well, you're kind of up there like getting
You're
your
like-
shit together, and you're like, okay, like we planned this set out. We wanted to come proper. And,
Yeah, something like that. You know, it's
you
a special
have to.
it's a
you
special
have to.
thing.
You don't want to fuck up going live and being stupid. So like we had everything ready to go, and so you're kind of getting your bearings, and you're just focusing on the CDJs, and then like 2 or 3 songs in, like you look up and you're just like, dude, wow.
Mm-hmm.
And we played. It was an amazing set. Everyone showed out and danced. The last song, I'm up there sobbing, crying. That's the first time I've ever cried on stage.
I love that.
You just feel like everything has come to fruition, and like this is the moment you've waited for. I've dreamt about this moment, you know.
Well, there's those moments, like those little moments, like as an artist, where like you realize, like, oh shit, this is actually happening. This is legit a thing right now.
Yeah.
Like this is
spent
real.
their money and they're here.
People
Yeah.
fucking showed up, dude. That's what we're the whole time. I'm like, people fucking cared and showed the fuck up. Like, I've always just downplayed everything that we do, really. Like, we always make jokes like, oh, no one's gonna be here. Like, because that's just what we've been kind of used to. You know, those random market shows, you got to go out and there's 12 people. And you're like, damn, this is kind of a come back to earth moment for you.
Mm-hmm.
So you just kind of get used to that, and you always expect. I like to expect the worst, so I don't get let down too hard. And not for once, but it's finally starting to feel like
all the
people
hard
are-
work's paying off.
people are showing up
Yeah.
and people care. And
Well, it's a beautiful thing because you sit there and look. You're like, wait, this is a dream. This is true. This is real.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Dreams come true. I mean, that
Yeah.
shit's real. If you want anything, doesn't matter what the fuck it is. If you
Yeah.
work hard enough, that shit's very doable.
absolutely.
You know, I say
Absolutely.
very doable like it's easy. It ain't. But like,
But you could do it.
Yeah.
yeah,
We were fucking just like, Ant's been working for his parents, and I fucking couldn't keep a job, and have been in and out of prison for the past couple years. You know what I'm saying?
what'd you do, bro?
Could sold drugs to a cop.
Wait, dude, out of all the people to sell drugs to, that's the one you don't want to sell to,
you're an
right?
idiot.
He said that
Dumbass.
he said that he was going to a Halloween party. So I believed him. No, I've been in and out of prison, man. You know, I wasn't supposed to be here, really. You know, like we didn't have any ends in the scene. We weren't DJing local shows for 5 years before we started the project. We literally started the SoundCloud, and I started hitting up promoters, being like, "Hey, listen to our music, man. I'm local. Book us." I did it every fucking day for a year until we got booked. You know, anyone can do this.
Yeah.
Anyone.
Yeah.
And yeah, this weekend was just proof that you could change your life if you really want to. We've had the biggest, we played the Gorge the weekend before, Electric Forest this weekend, and now we're playing the Dead Beats Jamboree, and Zed's Dead are, they're the reason why we're a duo. We've seen them collectively over probably 35 times together. They're the reason why we really do what we do. And now we're going to share a lineup with them and play our music. It's insane.
It's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
I love that story.
Yeah.
I'm fucking hitting them from all angles to get them on the podcast this weekend.
Fuck.
I'm talking about
They're
hitting.
probably hella busy though.
Well, I got an answer back.
Oh my God.
It wasn't a yes, but it wasn't a no.
Dude.
Yo.
That would be so cool.
And now for our next surprise guest.
No, their manager was like, I hit them all from every angle,
Yeah.
like EDM, Twitter,
Yeah.
fucking email, DMs. I'm talking about, I'm trying.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not taking no for an answer.
I love it.
And their manager Harrison, I've actually had him on the show, and he was like, "You gonna fly a plane to spell it in the clouds for him?" I'm like,
I'm dead.
I told him, I was
hey,
like,
they're seeing it.
yeah,
That's good.
I said I will cut my wrist and write it on the walls
I'm
with my
dead.
own blood. No retreat, no surrender.
I'm dead.
Till death do us part.
They see
Amen.
it, man. They do see it. They keep their, ears and eyes peeled all the time. So they're seeing it.
Do it for the culture.
Damn, that would be really cool, man.
Be awesome.
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
I
And
am
praying
too.
for you.
I'm like I said, I'm hitting it from all angles.
Hooks in DC, please, man.
Yeah.
It'd mean a lot to us.
Don't be a bitch, y'all.
Please, man. It'd mean a lot to us.
If you don't do it, I'm just gonna like mean stare him the whole time. Just
Stand at the jamboree and
Just
just
stare from
I'm
a
dead.
distance.
bring a sign.
come on my podcast.
Yeah.
CUM.
Yeah,
Be great.
that'll get him to come.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to get Zed's Dead come.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Come on,
that's
man. I'm
good.
just trying to get Zed to come. Aren't we all?
No, man, but congrats on Forrest. That's
Thanks,
a huge
man.
deal. It's something that every artist dreams of. I ain't played it out. That's something I want to do. It's a dope fucking. I saw it. I was happy. For
It was
y'all.
Definitely
magical,
one of the
man.
coolest festivals I've ever been to.
Yeah.
Like,
I've heard it's amazing.
The hype is. I didn't really know what to expect. The hype is there. It's very stimulating.
it delivered.
It's very fun. The stages are all really done well. The art installations are like things you've never seen in the forest. Like I've never really seen anything like it.
Yeah.
It was cool.
I love that, dude. Fuck.
We hope to come back like every year. We want to play that every year.
yeah.
Yeah, and then now y'all got the back-to-back with Mersive on
Insane.
Monday.
Shout out Mersive.
That's going to be a huge set.
It's a
gonna
big
be
deal.
amazing.
We're going right from
Yeah.
here. We're going to the studio to
work
meet
on it.
with Mersive and get the set ready. And
that's
this is
what's
a
up.
big deal to us.
Yeah, I saw a tweet he did yesterday or the day before, just like like expressing his love for y'all. And
We
I think
wouldn't
that's
be
really
here
great.
without him.
It means a lot.
Him taking a risk on us to
He-
do that collab EP. I never thought we'd ever work with a producer that big.
Yeah, we owe him a lot. He's a very special person, and you've met him. What the fuck? You toured with him. You know how dope he is.
Yeah, but I'm not. I didn't know about him being dope. Y'all were telling me the new things.
yeah,
I was on the bus with him.
Yeah,
but-
he's
Are you talking about the guy that went to sleep every night while we were partying?
No, I'm dead.
Are you talking about that guy?
Dude, that exact fucking guy.
Oh my
That
God.
sleepy boy. Yeah, man, he's the fucking greatest, and he don't do back-to-backs, and like we don't work with anyone really. He's very particular, and like we've picked that up from him for our project.
Yeah.
Like we've learned a lot of things from him, and the fact that he was down, and the fact that he is like stoked about it, and it means a whole lot. And yeah, man, he's really helped. We say this all the time, but he's really helped change our lives over the past year, just working with us and being a friend and being a mentor. And really, he's kind of showed us that him, and along with our management, Mind Warp, and everyone there, they've really showed us the professional ropes and taught us a whole lot.
Yeah.
Put us on in ways you couldn't imagine.
No, he's definitely. I love Andy. I'll talk shit.
He's the best.
He's
the best.
I always talk shit. It was funny. So like the first week of tour, he would party with us, right? Like he'd stay up all night. We'd stay up all night.
I saw you guys
party.
dance on the couches.
Oh, dude.
You little
We-
party boy. I saw that. I was like, Anderson's dancing on the couch right now.
Well, so like I got told that our half of the tour was the drinking tour. Y'all's half was just smoking. Y'all were just
Smoking.
blowing down. So totally different vibes. But like, so Andy would party with us, and then the rest of the tour he'd go to bed, and my drunk ass would be like, I thought we were hanging out.
I'm dead.
He's like,
I saw your
pulling
ass.
in his
Everyone was
bunk.
getting hotels, and you were just staying on the bus.
I'm like, I thought we were drinking beer. Like, what?
Anderson, wake up.
I'm like looking at him, I'm like, you don't want to hang out with me?
I slept in your bunk that you slept in.
It's a good bunk, dude.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure if I took a black light to those walls.
No, dude, what I would
I'd
do,
be so pissed. Dude.
I practiced strength on that tour. All right, I learned balance on the balance tour. I would stroke my cock.
Oh my god!
And right before I'd come, I'd say,
"That's
no.
edging. That's called edging."
Oh, dude, I edged.
You were edging.
I edged in your bunk every night, dude.
And
then, and then I jerked off in Harry's shower.
Hey, you want to know what, man? I found out. I'm not gonna lie. I found out that bunk was yours on, I think, about the last night of the tour, and I remember laying there, and
like,
Anderson was like, "Yo, that was Mitch's bunk," and I remember laying there going, "You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude! I did not just sleep in this fucking bunk, dude. I know he's been busting nuts in this bitch.
Not a single nut, dude.
I'm proud of you, bro.
I did wake up one night
Fully torqued or what?
about to come.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
I might have had a wet dream or two on that tour.
Really?
Yeah.
That was the closest I've had to a wet dream in a long time.
Nice.
Because we're around
you
dudes
hit
all
the
the time.
bumps on
Yeah.
the fucking
No,
bus.
no, that ain't it. It's because I'm around a bunch of dudes all
That's
all
fair.
tour. I couldn't go hang out with nobody
Yeah.
or, just on a bus. So everyone's just horny, dude.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so I took a long shower after that tour.
Might get yourself checked.
I had Mitch's cum flakes on me.
Oh my god.
No, dude, you had my strength flakes on you because I didn't come.
Just the edge bunk.
Well, it's good for your skin. You know?
Jeez.
The edge bunk, dude. Yeah, no, that was the muzzle load den, bro.
How'd you like the balance tour?
It was good. It was great. Fuck yeah, I had a great time.
I thought that shit was life changing.
Yeah, Martin's a fucking OG.
Martin's the man, dude.
Martin, Wakan, everyone, that was just a great time. They didn't have to put us on that bus, and they did.
Yeah.
So we're thankful.
Yeah, I know if I had a bus, I'd be like, all right, let's not do the duo. Let's you know what I mean? So
Let's not do the idiots.
that's fine because they booked me, right?
That's true.
But dude, no, it was fun as shit, man. Like it was cool. Just like my favorite parts of the tour was just hanging out with the crew.
Yeah, it was the best.
Like JD West, like those
I
guys.
love
the
those
crew
guys.
became
Colin.
best friends.
I
man.
love those guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those guys became my fucking
Antic
boys.
Studios, they're the best.
Yeah, me and Cannibalist became really close. Me and Val were already super cool. Me and Andy became cool. Like, I feel like there was this weird thing between us before the tour because, like, I talk a lot of shit, but I don't mean anything. I'm a comedian. He didn't know me as a person.
Yeah.
So, like, once we got to know each other, he's like, oh, this guy's just an idiot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so that was really cool, man. Just being able to get close with everybody. You know what I mean? And I was with my manager every day, Loper. So that was cool.
That's cool.
You know.
Oh, that's nice. I didn't realize Loper was your manager.
Oh yeah, dude. We even butted heads once. It was fucking
Loper
awesome.
don't fuck around, bro.
And I don't either, bro. Like we were at each other, bro, and I was just like,
Nice.
it made us closer.
You like to see the passion.
I
Yeah.
loved it, dude.
Yeah.
After
You
the
like to
fight,
see
I was
it.
like, dude, we're closer than we ever were.
Me and my manager, I love him to death. He's my brother for life. We fucking go at it sometimes because we're both just so passionate and we both care. And I wouldn't have it any other way. If he wouldn't get that mad, I'd be concerned. Yeah, that's how it should be sometimes. Not everything's gonna be perfect. Not everyone's gonna agree. And you're you're dealing with someone's art.
Yeah,
and they're
it's
gonna
another
be
voice.
fucking pushy.
Changing the idea of your
Uh-huh.
brand and your product.
So that's always good. I always like the the dynamic between people, especially management and stuff, where you can kind of get chippy at each other because everyone just fucking cares a whole lot.
Yeah, and I think that's important. You know what I'm saying? You don't want it to be smooth sailing the whole time. Best friends.
You have ideas and they have ideas, and sometimes you think your idea is better than their idea.
Right, and they're like, I'm the manager, I know best, and they're
Exactly.
and most of the time they do, but then other times you're like, ha ha, yeah,
Win.
90% of the time, they do know best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're much better now where we're kind of okay, dude, if they say it, then let's just go with what they say because they ain't been wrong yet. Everything that they've said.
It's nice
That's
having
just-
someone you trust,
It's
though.
compromise,
Yes.
It's another relationship.
But it's also trust. You're trusting
Totally.
somebody, and it's nice to have somebody that's like, all right, let me take what you do and put it on steroids. Let me take what you do and put it somewhere and help you guys and turn it into a career. It's nice having a trust with someone because at the end of the day, you're trusting them with your career.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
It's a big deal. Yeah, we love them. We trust them completely. There will be more arguments to come.
Yeah.
And I will win them. I was going to say 90% of the time they know, but then the other 10%, I fucking, we know, dude. So they should listen to us. And sometimes, I think they're getting better about letting us do our thing because it's working.
Yeah.
And so sometimes I'll be like, hey man, like don't do that. Don't say that. Don't do that. And now it's kind of, they're pulling back a little bit and they're kind of just like letting us be.
Oh, dude, I'm sure my manager looks at my Twitter and just
Oh, dude,
I was
you'd be
just
a
about
fucking
to ask,
nightmare,
bro.
dude.
that's what every manager says.
my
They're like,
God.
I don't know about that taboo guy.
You'd be a fucking nightmare, dude. This guy's walking.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's every day. He's
Yeah.
like, he
All right.
probably just doesn't even have the Twitter. He's
How the
just, you're just
fuck
gonna
are
do
we?
it.
Like, I would just have a new apology written every day, like just to be ready.
Nah, bro, I ain't scared. I ain't apologizing
I
for
know.
shit, dude.
Hey, I tell people all the time, you're like, you don't give a fuck, dude, and it's admirable.
Yeah.
It's literally admirable. I'm like,
It's not an easy thing to do.
Mitch don't give a fuck, dude. And like, you could say what the fuck ever. Like, I love going through Twitter and it's like a serious something, or like someone's having a problem or something, and then like you just comment the complete opposite fucking thoughts.
Dude, you comment on fucking Michael's like, I would probably said no, but congrats. He got married.
It's the literal best, bro. Just seeing the one taboo comment that's just fucked up. It's
Yeah,
the
that's why
best.
I've been off Twitter like kind of hard the last couple days, just because I'm like, I want to make jokes right now. I
you're
probably
good. No,
shouldn't.
yeah, you kill it, man. Yeah, it's admirable. Like, you got it down.
Well, tell your manager to quit dodging me, bro. Tank hit me up. He's like, I'm gonna come on the podcast. I'm like, yes, dude.
Bro, he was supposed to drive us here today and
Yeah.
then canceled about 10 minutes before.
Oh, dude,
so,
crazy, yeah.
shout out Tank.
Yeah, Tank, if you're listening to this right now, come on, motherfucker.
Yeah, what up, dog?
What's up, dude?
Fuck. Love him to death, though.
It's
Yeah,
a
I
good guy,
love
dude. I like
Biggest
him.
gangster in the game. For
Yeah,
real.
he's a cool dude.
Yeah.
He's a cool dude. Dude, I will say I'm actually holding up a lot better on this podcast than I did. I did a podcast with BOO and G-Rex. We're holding on to it for a minute, and I got high with Jake, and I regretted doing that because like BOO would be saying something, I'd just be looking at him like on another plane. I'm like, oh shit, I should be listening.
I'm
right
dead.
now.
Like, oh yeah, that good point. Good
Wait, what'd you
point.
say?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, dude, I agreed. He's like, what? I was saying the worst thing to agree about. I'm like, yeah, dude.
No,
Yeah,
I
agree.
totally agree.
Yeah,
dude.
Hitler was right. You're like, what? I'm fucking around. I'm fucking around. But yeah, dude, shit like that. I'm actually that weed's good, dude. It's nice. Maybe my tolerance is a little better, but
Oh,
we're,
yeah.
we're doing
Yeah, we
okay.
spoke last night and this morning.
My
So
boy getting stoned.
Hey, bro. Yeah, I told my mom. So I was talking to my mom the other day, and she was like, "What you doing today?" I was like, "Gonna go play some basketball, watch the hockey game." She's like, "Son, what are you becoming?" And I was like, "And I smoked weed last night, mother." She's like, "Oh no,
You're turning into a full-on like jock, dude.
dude." Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Boy's just watching, playing sports.
yeah. I'm getting,
Smoking weed.
I just got to start
are
getting
you going to
showers
the
with men.
Avalanche championship parade?
Yeah, but it's at fucking like 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah,
Oh,
we can
really?
get fucked up real early in
But
the
I'm
morning.
like, dude, do
You
these
wanna
people
go
not
to that?
party?
You
I love going to parades.
Okay.
Dude,
Dude, so,
they're
like,
wild.
I'm spoiled with parades. So like this parade's gonna be very subpar to like New Orleans, what I'm used to.
actually,
that's
yeah,
true.
that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Oh no, it's a championship though. New Orleans hasn't had a championship
Super Bowl
one
in
in a long time.
2009.
Yeah, I was like,
It doesn't matter.
I mean, it just depends
per-
if they let
So
you like drink on the street. Because like when I went to like the ones in Oakland and stuff, like it was just you could do whatever the hell you want out there.
Got you. Nah, dude, fucking New Orleans will have parades for losing a season. You know what I mean? Like it will be the biggest parade. We had an anti-Super Bowl party in 2018 whenever the Saints got fucked out of
On
the
that
Super Bowl.
passing
Wait, really?
Mhm. We had a no, like it was a Super Bowl band party. The
No one
whole,
watched it?
the entire city. The Super Bowl was on, but it was the 2009 Super Bowl, and every bar,
y'all watched just the 09 Super Bowl.
probably about 500,000 people in the streets, parades. It was huge. It was a very, very fucking. It was huge. Those parades were bigger than the cities that
I'm
won the Super Bowl that year. It's just
wow.
like New Orleans is crazy. So like I didn't go to any pride parades this year because I was just like, man, the pride
not
parades in
gonna be-
New Orleans
yeah.
is insane because New Orleans is a very gay city already, and then like the pride, it's just like it gets out of hand, which is so much fun.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't even want to spoil it, but I'm like, I've never been to a hockey parade.
Dude, they just won a championship. This could
Yeah,
be big.
big deal.
This could be big.
Yeah, at 9
They
a.m.
might be partying. Yeah, that's a little early.
So
I'm
weird,
not gonna lie.
dude. There's gonna be so much traffic for people just trying to get to fucking work.
Yeah.
You know
No,
what I'm
yeah,
They
saying?
don't go
Yeah.
to work. It's the parade.
No,
baby.
they going to fucking work, dude.
Yeah, I
they
have
go.
a feeling.
Yeah, have a feeling, dude.
Well, they should just be dubstep DJs and then they can go.
right. Learn the ways, the dark side. It's been fun though, dude. Jeremy, you have any questions for the fellas before we get into some fan questions?
Yeah, so being y'all are a duo and, you know, that goes into a lot of collaborative work with each other. How did y'all get comfortable enough working with another artist to where you could like actually build that duo group where it worked, and meshed together?
You mean like when we collab with another artist, so now there's like three people on it?
Actually, both of them, because like y'all said, when you're sharing music with other people, you can get frustrated because they may, have a critique or idea about something with your work that, they think you should change. And then, like y'all said, it's like very personal at that point. How do you calm yourself down to the point where like, all right, I'll listen to you, I'll take your idea. And then also stemming of working with other artists, how do you get to the point of trusting somebody to involve them in your work like that?
I guess with like working together, taking like critiques and stuff, like it's like I trust Harry's ear more than anyone,
right?
So like I may not agree with it or it might make me mad because like I've been working on it for so long,
right?
But like I know he only wants the best for us, so I might be a little salty that night, but the next morning when I re-listen, I go, no, I think he was right, like.
It's like a relationship. You don't go to bed mad at each other.
Yeah, basically.
I feel that. Also, when y'all were first starting it, you've been producing for 10 years. So, how did you get to the point where you were like satisfied with your work and agreed like, all right, now it's time to start putting stuff out? And like when you did start putting stuff out, were you sending it to labels first or managers, XYZ, or were you just self-releasing and kind of promoting it that way?
So that's a great question from Jeremy. Jeremy's been talking to me a lot about that stuff because Jeremy's been making music for a while now, and he's finally getting ready to release. But he's just at that point where it's just like, am I ready? Like, what do I do? So
right, because it's like y'all said earlier, like I'm at the point where every song I make is significantly better than the last song. So it's like, all right, this one's tight, but then a week later I can make something else, and I'm like, well, damn, now this one's shitting on that song. So like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the steps and process of being like, all right, yeah, each song's better, but I'm always going to be learning, always going to improving. So
totally.
Like, when's the point of like all of it's equally good enough to put out there?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I think Harry was, he was the one who really was the pusher. I never thought it was ready. He's like, no, it's ready. Let's put it out. I always said we should go, third party for mastering because it's always nice to have like another ear. And then eventually we did like mixing and mastering to get that professional sound. And then Harry was like the networker. He would sell the song, he could do it like no other person. He would reach out to any artist that he thought was sick, and then it would build collabs for us.
He never hit me up, but
you never responded.
You never responded.
Did I not?
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I don't know if I did or not.
I don't think you did.
No. But like that's a good question. I don't know if anyone's ever satisfied with their work ever. It's always going to be a constant struggle of, is this good enough to put out? Is there more work that could be put in? But like we reached this point where the song sounded complete. We didn't want to overthink it. We liked it. We could listen to it over and over again, and it felt like it was hitting for us. And we just put it out. I think it took us, we started the project in October. I think we put out our first like EP like the same month. It was a 4-song EP. The month we started our project, because we were just like, let's go. We need content. We need songs. And to a song that you might not think is done, I've learned this over the past couple of years. A song that you might not think is done could be the best fucking song in the world to someone else.
Yeah.
Our least favorite song, not our least favorite song, but like our most like simple, just
the
like
songs never thought were gonna be popular. That biggest songs
that you didn't really think anything is our most played song on all platforms. And I'm just like, what the fuck are you people thinking?
Yeah.
Idiots.
Yeah.
I'm just like, this isn't even that good. What are you guys doing? And it's it's their favorite song everywhere we go.
You can always add something more, but you keep working on it, and you might end up like ruining the song because you're putting too much.
It'll drive you
into
crazy.
Definitely
the song is never finished. You're just done working on it. Have like a checklist of like important things that need to be done, like mixing and song structure and like kind of things that help make the song move. But let it go and move on.
If you love me, let me go.
Just start it. Yeah. Because a year from now, you'll be thankful you released that song a year ago.
Yeah.
And then people get to watch your growth as you go.
Right. And see, that's kind of where it's at, because since I've been doing the podcast, people are starting to somewhat find out about me.
Yeah.
They're all trying to find where can they
Where's your tunes, dude?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Where's your
everybody
shit?
every week there's people in the YouTube comments or in my DMs like, where can I find Jeremy? Like, what,
Yeah.
everyone, everyone's been asking about you, dude.
And that's kind of where this is all stemmed from, because like I finally hit up Mitch like last week and was like, all right, I want to release music just so they can have something to find.
Totally.
And a big issue right now is having that portfolio of work to continue on, because it's cool to release one song and have music out there, but then it's like, all right, I don't have stuff to keep putting out. So
Yeah.
it's kind of, that's the crossroads I'm at right now with it all. So I'm just trying to figure out the roads to it all and figure out the best path to go about doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, because that shit could be stressful.
Oh, it's stressful
You
as
put out a
fuck.
song, you're like, oh no, that's all I have.
Stressful as fuck.
I can still
dude.
remember when I got my first 100 plays on a song, and I thought that was the sickest shit. And I'm pretty sure the last 5 was me just refreshing the page on like a private browser. 100 plays, let's
Just start
fucking go.
releasing them, man. Get your shit professionally mastered.
Because the songs we released 4 years ago, I mean, half of them were taken down. You
Right.
know,
See, I put a
you
song
move
out
on.
right
You gotta
when-
grow.
I think it was right when I moved out here. It was in January. I put a song out, which I've taken it down since now. But I remember it hit 3,000 plays, and I was just like shitting my pants. I was like, "There's no way this happened."
Dude,
And-
it's
Yeah.
the best feeling in the
Right.
world, man.
right, super tight.
Don't
So
overthink it. Don't overthink it.
That's the issue. I'm fucking.
I get it.
I stay
And
in my head about.
I get it. And you
want
want to make the, you don't want to have your first couple songs be misses, and then you're like, then everyone just loses interest in the project off the rip because they just don't like it from the get go.
See, that's
So
what Mitch has always like preached, is like first impressions are everything. So like, there's no.
That's
rush.
true,
There's
man.
no rush to do it, but it's. I don't know. I'm at the stage where it's like, all right, I'm tired of doing what I'm doing in day-to-day life.
Yeah.
I want to make this
Facts.
start
Facts.
rolling.
Make that move, baby.
you'll know when it's right, man. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you'll just know when it's right, and that song that hits when you're like, yep, this is what I want. People, you're always gonna be getting better. So that's something you can't worry about being like, oh, my next song's gonna be better, because it's gonna be. Everyone's projects always go forward all the time. So that's not something to be worrying about.
Right, and I also think it's a cool concept to be like, yeah, this song may suck, or it may not suck, but it may not be as good as it's going to be. But having that out there and starting to slowly build a following, people get to stay with you along the journey and see all your progress.
100%.
And it builds a better
Yeah.
fan base.
100%.
Definitely.
That's good shit. Yeah, that's crazy. I just use a mastering engineer for the first time, like for my album that's coming out later this year. Like I never always mastered my own shit,
Yeah.
and I was like, it was Martin who talked me into it. I wasn't even gonna do it, and he was just like, dude, what Colin's paying for it? Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, word. And I did it, and I was just so glad I did it. I was like, oh my God, these sound so much better. Like
Yeah.
I didn't know. Like I didn't know.
It's another ear, and a trained ear and a professional.
That's one thing we've always preached is we will never pretend to be anyone that we aren't. And like there are better mixers and masters out there who do this as their fucking living, who know this shit like the back of their hand. Why not let the dudes who know what the fuck they're doing bring the best quality out in your music? It doesn't.
And then we just get to focus on the creative
It
side.
doesn't take away
and
from-
you
yeah,
know, and it helps
exactly.
songs move along faster because you're not worrying about this fucking hi-hat that needs to go up 1 dB or down dB for fucking a week.
Yeah, my voice just cracked. I was just so poor in the beginning, dude.
Well,
I
dude,
just-
don't get me wrong. We're spending like our last $300 sometimes to get some work done. you know?
Yeah. I was just so poor. I was like, I got to learn how to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm glad I learned, but I'm also like, yeah, I'm gonna use a mastering engineer
Yeah,
now.
that's what we tell everyone. Anyone who asks us questions about what do you do post production, we send off every
We can get
time.
like good enough for like to play a whip at a show or something, but for the releases, like I want it really nice and tight. Like
nice and tight.
Yeah.
You knew that was coming. But hell yeah, that's some good questions, Jeremy. Really good questions,
Yeah.
per usual. Every time he asks questions, I'm like,
Intelligent guy over there.
I need to be better at my job, dude. Somebody in the YouTube comments was dogging me.
Like, why doesn't Jerry run this shit?
No. It was bullshit. They were like, Jeremy, ask the best questions. Taboo, and you need to ask better questions. I was like,
I'm dead. You're just grilling you in your own shit.
I was like, fuck you, dude.
You fucking suck.
I'll ask the entertaining ones. We'll leave the good ones to Jeremy, dude.
He's a good host.
But that shit hurt me, dude. That shit hurt me.
Like, am I not doing this?
Good for you. Guys. That's all they're doing.
I'm not good enough. This needs to be talks with
Mitch, you're good enough
Jeremiah.
for me, buddy.
Oh, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. But yeah, we got some fan questions from y'all. I want to get to.
Hell yeah.
I want to take an ear off so we can hear the speakers. I'm gonna learn how to send it to us at some point, but I have not looked into it.
Jeremy knows. He's just not telling you.
Jared, you know what?
From York,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Foster from York City.
What, Foster?
And I just want to ask you fellas, the Smoakland brothers, and you, Taboo, what do you guys do when your balls get hot up while you're DJing. Like, we can't really see it, but you adjusting, you're fucking moving around. Got to pick that wedgie. You can do it, right? Let us know when you got to get comfy up behind them decks. Love all y'all.
Y'all's
See Smoakland Brothers epic dub. And
I'm dead. Yes, sir. We do.
Dude, fucking y'all's colors this
Typical.
week were
Oh my
so dumb.
How did we figure that was going to be a question?
That's the first
Well,
one
first
you lead
off, I
with.
know you see Mitch getting naked.
That's what I was gonna say.
The fuck?
I just take my clothes off and
He
it helps.
literally gets into his fucking underwear on stage. I've seen it multiple times.
Oh,
It's
dude.
basically expected at this point.
The other week in LA, I took my clothes off.
I saw
This
that.
this girl at the front goes, "Put your clothes back on." No, it gets better. So I look at her because she didn't think I'd hear her, and she sees that I connect eyes. She looks away really quick to try to make sure she was scared.
Gosh, that's so
And then she
funny.
looked back at
Put your
me.
clothes back on.
She looked back at me, and I said, no.
On the mic?
I said, no, I looked at her and I just said no.
When you get naked on stage, how long does it take for you to get reclothed?
Pretty much whenever I feel comfortable. I mean, when the set's
You used-
over.
Yeah, you do it after the set.
Yeah, I get clothed. Dude, yeah, even the security came up to me. And he was like, he goes, "Are those your clothes?" I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Can you put those back on?" I said, "No."
If I saw a Taboo set and you didn't get naked, I would feel shorted at this point. So,
What was he going to do? Kick me on stage,
you
bro?
created this.
No, yeah, so what do you do, bro? You already know what I do.
Well,
I
you
pick my
just
ass,
picking
bro.
the
You
fucking
said you guys
wedgie.
pick your butts. Yeah, I'd be doing it
Yeah.
all the time.
I mean, you got the fucking DJ table in front of you. You can do pretty much anything.
I don't really. My balls don't get hot because I be wearing short shorts.
That's
So
true, you
like,
do be
You got the
wearing short
airflow.
I do be coming
Yeah.
like prepared.
you and Maz with the short shorts.
It's rare. Yeah, exactly. It's rare that you see me on stage in pants. It's basically.
I don't think
short
getting
shorts.
hot's the hardest part. I think having to like pee is the hardest part, and there's still like 30 minutes left in the set.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Dude, yeah. Have you ever has it ever been too much and you're like, "Oh, fuck this shit."
Dude, one
Here,
time
you got it.
we did an hour and a half set once
I
in
think you've
fucking
left us
Detroit.
during a
I
set,
like
yeah.
it depends how serious of a set it is, like how big of a show.
Yeah, like Electric Forest, you're not
you're
going
not
to
gonna
take a
just
piss.
go take a
Just
piss.
piss yourself.
Just piss yourself.
Dude, one time we did an hour and a half like in Detroit, and the only bathroom was in the back of the club down in the basement, and I was just like, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm just pacing back and forth. I'm not having a good time on stage anymore. So
Yeah, I'm a
Good question. Thanks, Foster, for that intelligent thought. Thanks for taking time out of your day so we could listen to that question.
Dude, I totally almost shit myself on stage one time.
Foster owes us 40 seconds of our life for that one.
we'll just take $20.
Thanks, brother.
$20.
Thanks for the question.
$20 for 40 seconds. That's a good rate you got going on, dude. Let's get to another one, Jeremy.
What up, Taboo? What up, Smoakland? This is Jacob from Atlanta, Georgia.
What up,
I
Jacob?
hope you all are doing incredibly. I am big fans of all of your music. But I got a good one for you guys. It's an easy one. Fuck, marry, or kill.
Oh, my God.
And the three people are Jansen, DJ Diesel, or Excision.
I'm fucking
got it.
Jansen off the rip.
I'm fucking.
I'm fucking Jansen.
I'm
so
killing
hard.
Excision. I'm marrying Diesel, and I'm fucking Jansen.
Damn, that's a hard one. 'cause
That's exactly what I'm doing.
I'm
too,
loving
though.
them all. I love them all, but dude, like Shaq got that money.
I feel like you take care of you, dude.
I'm trying to get married into that, and like, who's sexier, Jansen or Excision? Jansen's hot, bro.
Oh, I want to fuck him just because he's so manly, right?
Oh, he's manly, bro.
You know what I mean? I want to fuck him just so, like, anytime he sees me and looks me, I'm in my eyes, he knew what happened. He knew.
Well, he's a
Right.
UFC guy, you know.
I know.
He'll put you
He'll
in a
wrestle,
position.
yeah,
Oh, dude.
yeah. But
I'll fucking get him in that doggy style.
I mean,
bro.
but both him and Excision are, they got that DILF energy. They got that older dad energy.
Yeah.
Jansen's just got the tattoos. I think it's sexy. So I'm gonna fuck Jansen, marry Shaq, and I'm sorry, Excision. I'll kill you quickly.
with no regret.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Fucking, I'm trying to get Diesel on the show.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Bro, you know
man.
how cool my
That'd
family
be
would think
so
I would be, dude?
sick.
You can finally go back for the holidays.
Bro, you have any idea how cool I'd be to
Man,
them?
that would be so cool, man. I think what Diesel is like doing with the EDM community is cool.
Well, here's what I think about it, dude. Like, I think he would do it for the culture, right?
Totally.
Like, if he wanted to go on Joe Rogan, he probably could tomorrow or something. Like,
Easily.
But I feel like he would come on the show for the culture.
I think he would.
Yeah.
He's about it.
That's
have you
it's cool.
like messaged their managers or anything?
Nope.
You should.
No, but he's coming to Denver in July or August. Actually, it might be September. And I'm
You
like,
should give it a
busy
go
shit.
because I bet you they'd like that for his project for the electronic community. Like, I think you should give it a go.
Oh, I'm trying, dude. I'm shooting my shots, dude.
Yeah.
I've literally have become the collab bro again.
Shaq's head would be like at the ceiling.
I know. It'd be awesome, dude. He would just fucking just come up here, dude. But like, I feel like the collab bro guy. You know, the guy that would just show up in your DMs like collab bro.
Yeah.
I feel like that guy again because I'm like podcast, dude.
Podcast?
You're the podcast, bro.
Yeah.
If you think there's a lot of DJs, there's a lot of podcasters.
Not in the DJ world though.
That's
dude.
true.
Not in
That
the
is
DJ
true.
world, but it's fucking. It's sometimes
That's
like I said, I
true.
feel like the collab bro guy because there's like a lot of people I've never talked to. I'm like, hey, dude, you want to come
That's
on
all
my
right.
show?
Closed mouths don't get fed.
Straight up.
That's true, and they don't get fucked, man.
True.
And I'm trying to get my mouth fucked. Okay, so Jeremy, let's keep it going.
Oh my god.
So fucking stupid.
Hey, my name is Lee. I'm a big TVBOO fan. I'm a big Smoakland beat
Hey,
fan.
Lee.
And I have a question for the boys. Recently, they put out a new playlist, a new mix called Speaker Box Thuggin' Number 5. At the beginning of the mix, they have a quote from Ray Liotta in Goodfellas that says, "Ever since I was born, I knew I wanted to be a gangster." And then as soon as they released that, a couple of days later, he passes away. I was curious as to how they felt about that, of being able to see that ahead of time and they call that out as themselves. Thanks. Bye.
Wow, yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Thanks, Lee,
Thanks,
for bringing us
Lee.
down. Yeah, how does it feel to
Thanks, Lee,
kill a
for
guy?
bringing it. Thanks, Lee, for
You
just
basically
making
killed
everyone
him.
sad.
He's like, wait, my music is EDM now?
Yeah.
I'm dead.
It's the Madden curse of dubstep.
Man, I remember, like we even talked about that when, we found out that he did pass away. It was just like unfortunate circumstances. It was also kind of like, I don't know. I love that movie.
Yeah, I love Goodfellas. I love Ray Liotta. All those type of Italian movies are like some of my favorites ever. I mean, I think it's special now that happened right before he passed than a bad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can honor him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But let's hope y'all don't.
It's
kill
just
him.
like there's no coincidences or everything always happens for a reason.
You think so?
I was taught that at
What
an
about
early
this?
age that there's no like everything always happens for a reason. So like that quote and that, Ray choosing him, like it was just kind of like how it was supposed to be, I guess.
Yeah, I get that. I kind of want to talk about what you just said though. Like, everything happens for a reason, right? So
Mhm.
like I call that like God's plan. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like, is that like a religious thing from you, or like what is that? Like,
I'm actually not very religious. I just believe that like everything does happen for a reason. There are no mistakes or accidents. Like everything that can affect your life in a small way or a large way happens to you at the right time for the right reason.
if it's not a religious thing, what do you think that is then?
I don't know, man. I think maybe like my whole perspective on like when I went to prison and like got out, and I tell people all the time, like I would never take that time back there. I
Yeah.
had to go there.
Made you the man
I
you
had
are.
to go do that. And that it didn't happen I was in there like bitching, feeling sorry for myself. Like I didn't do shit, bro. Like why the fuck am I in here? Like
When you
but
sold drugs to a cop.
I was
didn't
selling
do
drugs.
shit.
I was selling drugs to a cop. They found a gun in my car. It was a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
And nothing happens for like nothing's a mistake. And I think ever since I had to go through that and now that I'm out, like I believe that wholeheartedly.
Right. Well, dude, that hardship makes you who you are,
Fuck
right?
yeah, it does.
Like it, like you don't become somebody without dealing with some shit, right?
Yep.
Going through some stuff, you know what I mean? Like,
Totally.
I know a guy from back home who was a shithead when we were kids, and he went to prison and he got out, and he's just a fucking man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like
It takes going to the lowest of the low and like really like you're in there, you're like, fuck, I'm by myself, dog. I'm fending for myself in here in the fucking lowest of the low. Like nothing after that is hard.
yeah, it's like a drug addict. Like you got to hit rock bottom. Like
Totally.
people who are like drug addicts who are like just functioning, like they got to hit rock bottom.
Yeah.
That's what they always say.
Had to go there. I had to go there in order to get to where I am today because now nothing's hard. It's like, dog, I've been to prison. Like I say that all the time. Like whenever there's like some sort of issue or some hardship or whatever, I'm like this ain't shit, bro. Like This is just another day. Like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that wholeheartedly.
I love that, dude.
No accidents.
Yeah, I love that, dude. Fucking that hardship, bro. That struggle, that grind. Like, you know what I mean? Like, some of the greatest stories from the biggest people had like something going on. You know what I mean? And you know, so if you're listening out there, just go get arrested.
Dead ass, dude. Hey, find your nearest cop.
Commit crimes.
Yeah, commit crimes until you get caught.
Yeah.
It's fun until you do.
Yeah.
And then go learn your lesson.
Yeah,
and get out and become a DJ.
Become a criminal.
You could be breaking even right now.
Oh, that's great, man. That's great. I think it's another one.
Hey, this is not Preston, and I have a question for the Smoakland boys. Who is Smoke, and then who is Land, and then which one of y'all is going to beat me off at Project Z this weekend?
Oh, my God.
I mean,
Well, already.
this is not Preston.
Well, like,
I just want to reiterate.
This is not Preston.
This is not Preston.
so
Okay, not Preston.
usually a question that terrible I wouldn't use because that's a shitty question. Sup, doctor? What the fuck, dude?
This is not.
But since it's Preston,
Yeah.
I was like, I'll use it because I'm a nice guy.
I'll beat the shit
I'm
out
a
of
good
his
guy.
dick.
Oh my God.
I call dibs.
Oh, dude, I want seconds. I want the sloppy one.
I call dibs. I call dibs. So I'll be beating his dick, and he knows that answer. I'm Smoke. He's Land.
Yeah.
Do you smoke as much as Harry?
No.
I mean, I used to smoke.
Oh my
a
God, this
lot,
guy used
but
to
then,
smoke
like,
hella weed, dude.
Yeah.
This was like,
But then, like, when I got more serious into producing, I couldn't. It was like why I fucked up in school so much is because when I would smoke weed all the time, I didn't want to do anything.
Yeah.
And that's the same with producing. I mean, it's not school, but it's like hard work, and you have to focus on it. And when I was smoking, I was not getting anything done. And then so when I would stop smoking, before I would produce, and I produced for 5-6 hours, I saw immediately better results in my work. And then after I could smoke and listen to it and then critique, but I can't get shit done when I smoke. I want to do nothing at all.
Dude, I literally did the same exact thing, right? So, like, I could get high and play the drums. No problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As soon as I started producing, I gave up weed. And then so I didn't smoke for like 6 years. And you know what I mean? And now I'm like getting back into it, but I will not smoke before a session. I don't know. Sodown was like, smoke up, try getting a little high. Even Mike Space was my roommate. He was just like, maybe get a little high.
yeah.
I get a little high.
I know Mike be smoking that weed.
But, you know, it's a lot of,
Bro,
it's a
this
lot of
dude,
tedious
He
work,
be smoking
too.
that
He
weed.
be smoking dabs, son.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, we got like we were gonna go get a lawnmower, and he's like, all right, let me go hit a dab real quick.
Well, I'm sure lowing the mon.
That motherfucker doesn't low the lawn, mow
He
the lawn.
said blowing the mon.
And I said the same thing, dude.
that motherfucker don't load a mon.
It was like a French dish.
I'm dead.
Can I get the load them on? Nah, that motherfucker don't mow no damn lawn, dude. Good luck getting that man outside.
I'm the same way.
Love him to death.
Great
dude.
question. Not Preston.
Not Preston.
Not sub-doctor. That guy's a real doctor, you know.
Yeah, and he's a real asshole too.
Oh, I know. We're playing right before him at Project Z this weekend. So everyone come to our set, and then you can leave right after.
That's great, dude. Yeah. So the other week I played right before Phase 1 in LA, and I had saw him the night before, and here in Denver, and I was just like, y'all ready for Phase 1? Like, woo. Like, y'all ready to get heavy? Woo. I'm like, well, listen. I saw a set last night. Set, not heavy. Stage presence, terrible. Dick, small.
You said that on stage.
Oh, dude, that's not even the worst thing I said
You
that night.
cock shamed him.
I cock shamed him.
Lit.
And then it got like real
what
quiet.
a power move.
Yeah, it got real quiet. I'm like, anyway, I'm Excision. Good night.
Damn.
Yeah.
We should start shaming the cocks of people that go after us.
Oh, dude, fucking
Not Preston.
S-Fam does it the best. So, like, we have like a lot of collabs, right?
Yeah.
They'll go and find pictures of me from whenever I was like in elementary school, you know, like just getting, and I'm like the most cringe shit, dude.
I've seen these.
Those are my
actually.
Those are
I
their
don't know if I've
visuals.
seen these.
They
Those
put
are their
them on the
visuals, dude.
bro.
Right?
They find his like ugliest pictures. And put them on the visuals.
Fucked up, bro. I was an awkward child. But I was just, I was just trying to fit in when I was younger, I think. But yeah, dude said they just fucking, we use those visuals, and like, I can make all the jokes in the world, but that's hilarious.
flashing, yeah.
That's hilarious. You win on that front. Yeah. Y'all should do that. Find embarrassing
good idea,
pictures of
yeah.
each other, dude.
We should just start beef with people and just
Yeah,
start
we can start some.
I wish there was
talk
more.
shaming and photo shaming.
Yeah.
I think
it'd be healthy for the scene, bro. A little like beefs and stuff.
Yeah.
Instead of
People
everyone
are
just
too nice?
instead of people just talking shit behind their
Oh
backs.
yeah, just Twitter beef.
Well,
Like,
That's what everyone does. Everyone just talks shit behind everyone's back, basically.
oh, bro, I ain't scared of none of these motherfuckers.
I would like to just do it in public.
That's why I want to put together an EDM fight night. Yeah, dude.
Oh, that'd be so fucking amazing.
That'd be so good. But like, dude, like hip hop, like they fuck your girl, they shoot your mama's house up, and they write an album about it, right?
Facts.
And then like EDM, they're like on Twitter, oh, he doesn't like that I'm vegan.
that's sick. Fuck my girl.
Oh my god. Like, yeah, it's
God damn it, that's
sending
good.
out some
That's
apologies here. after
No,
this
dude,
one.
that was good, Anthony. That was funny as shit, bro.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's good. Let's get to one, Jeremy.
Hello, Taboo and Smoakland. This is Ryan from Dallas, Texas.
What's up, Ron?
I have a very
Ryan.
important question. You guys know when you're like playing video games when you're younger and you had to like share the controller like with your older brother or like whoever, and like they'd hand it to you and that shit would be like sweaty as fuck. Does that ever happen with the DJ decks? Like, is the dude before you ever just like going off and you just come up there and it's drenched? Anyway, fuck Taboo, but also come back to Dallas. But also fuck Taboo. Bye.
We've had some sweaty CDJs before.
Yeah, I don't
Not
think
gonna
it's
lie.
anything that crazy, but
Oh, dude, I know some crazy ones, bro.
We've seen some sweaty ones, yeah. I've sweat on some CDJs as well.
Dude, DMVU,
He be
I
sweaty
feel
up
bad for the guy
there?
going after.
bro. That motherfucker.
He'd be sweating.
The fucking CDJs are wetter than my sister, dude. That motherfucker.
Holy shit, and that's wet, brother.
That's so wet, dude. But fucking, yeah, dude, DMVU, that motherfucker be sweating, son.
Yeah, we've had some sweaty CDJs in our days. I'm not gonna lie. It's whatever though.
That's whatever.
I'm not a big germ
Yeah,
guy.
who cares? I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck either.
Because I'm fucking no clothes and I'm sweating.
yeah,
Whatever.
Yeah, you're up
Oh,
there
there's
fucking
the naked guy
This
doing
dude's
the
up there-
worm
he's
on the
up there
CD.
fucking grinding his fucking dick on the fucking crossfader.
Dude, you guys ever gotten a boner on stage, dude?
No, I don't think so. Have you?
One.
No way.
Yeah.
Are you in your underwear or fully clothed?
No, that was close. This
Thank
is way
God.
before.
You
Yeah,
got a
dude.
boner?
That would be a lot. If
That'd be
I
a
was in my
perfor-
underwear and I just had a full-on boner,
That'd be
I mean, you gotta
a-
get a boner in front of like 10,000 people. Can you do that?
That's a lot of eyes.
it's a
on the
lot of
boner.
pressure. But I'm not scared. I'm not scared of that shit.
I don't think you are, to
Yeah.
be honest.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Honestly, it'd
think
be
that you are.
hilarious. I think I'm going to try it.
I'm just saying, take a Viagra before you go on stage.
Dude, I've always thought it'd be funny as shit. Like, you know, like the UFC fighters. Like, if someone just slipped Viagra in their waters.
Hey,
they
that would
look like
actually
boners,
be.
dude.
That's like a good fucking like tactic. If I was a UFC fighter, 'cause how thrown off would you be that the dude just has a hard dick while you're wrestling them?
Or thrown on.
I'm just saying, it could be a total mind fuck.
So I'm saying.
Now
but-
this is pay per view.
now this is pod racing. Yeah, dude. Yeah, one time though, and I told the crowd. I had to turn around and tuck it up. I had to do
Shut
the
the
tuck.
fuck up.
She's not flipping. It
That's
your
a good way
waist,
of blowing a load in your belly button.
Yeah, have you not done it?
Everyone knows your references are off the chain.
Not since '94. That was my last belly button bust.
Okay, word. I think I had one the other night, but you know. What?
Nice.
Well,
I'm sure he had a few on the bus.
well, this is where this fucking podcast has gone to.
Yeah, we had an idea. Trust me.
There was potential at first.
We were
trust
going
me.
over our best dick cum jokes last night.
Oh, dude.
We were getting material ready.
I don't know why dick jokes are still so funny to me,
No,
man.
they're-
Like,
They're just.
They'll never die.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. They're just too
No,
funny.
they'll
to me.
never die.
Yeah, I hope not.
Thanks for that question.
The second cancel culture comes from the dick jokes, dude.
Nope.
I'm going full on fucking Squanto. You know what I'm saying?
Not my America.
I'm saying 4 more years. They're like, what are you talking about?
Dick jokes.
Dick jokes. 4 more years of them. Dick jokes. Yeah, storm the cup though.
Yeah. Good question. Thank you.
Let's get to another one, Jeremy.
This is the last one.
All right, bet.
It's go time, baby! Alright, now, what's up, guys? My name is Garrett. I'm from Oceanside, California. And I
Garrett?
just wanted to ask Smoakland a question. When you guys were first starting out with Smoakland Project, did you play at dive bars, weddings, or like gigs that just weren't really into the scene? And if so, were you playing your own music, or was it what the crowd wanted to hear? All right, guys. Thanks.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
We played hella dive bars. We played
Yeah, but
hella
not like weddings or
no
like
weddings and stuff.
weddings probably pay better.
Yeah, honestly.
They did.
But,
I did the wedding gigs for a bit.
Did
Really?
you? You could do open format like that.
Oh, bro,
and
I did. I was like just a club DJ for like 3 years.
Oh, that's impressive. That's hard to DJ shit.
Yeah,
like
I would
play
DJ
in that top 50.
Yeah, I would DJ at gay bars. I DJed at a gay bar in Jackson, Mississippi for like 2.5 years, and I DJ 6 hours every Friday and Saturday.
Wow.
No shit.
Yeah.
Just open format.
And
just,
like before that, I'd play gigs with my band and then like load up and have to go
that's
do that.
so much music you have to have.
Bro,
It's
dude,
insane.
there was a weekend. We had this resident in my band. We were playing at this place called Pelican Cove. It was right on the Mississippi Reservoir.
Yeah.
And we played there during the day for like lunch people on their boats and shit. It was a great time. Pack up, go to the club across the street, play with my band.
Yeah.
And as soon as that was over, pack up and go DJ at the gay bar. Like that was the fucking grind.
Damn.
I did those gigs.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
We still do those gigs, bro. We still go play at fucking.
Yeah.
We just fucking. We're in a couple of cities there's a goddamn restaurant in the front. You know what I'm saying? We still hit those types of gigs.
Yeah.
But yeah, lots of dive bars. We were playing our own music. We were playing shit that people wanted to hear. Every set that we play is what.
Yeah. We never played like a top 40 club scene or anything. Though.
No.
It's always been like a
always been
dubstep
dubstep
scene.
stuff, yeah.
though.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just learned that I could make a living doing like the DJ stuff. So like I didn't have to
Totally.
work a normal job. I could
Yeah.
work on music during the week and
Yeah.
then just
That's
go
tight.
work DJ at the casino or a wedding or like I did a graduation, dude. I even did a funeral once.
No way.
Yeah, it was awesome.
What'd you play?
What I play? Fucking they were turning up. They were like celebrating.
getting lit,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was like that's how I want a
Yeah,
funeral to go.
receptions get pretty.
Would you show
fucking-
up with your own controller and stuff? Like that's in your laptop or?
Oh,
what?
dude, no, I would show up with lights,
Yeah.
speakers, the whole thing. Like
Yeah.
I had all of it.
I feel like
Yeah.
when people book DJs for stuff like that, they want them to have
Everything.
all that
Yeah.
shit.
Mhm. I had it all. And so like fuck, dude, the fucking craziest thing I did, dude. I was DJing this wedding, dude, and it was like the wedding reception, not like the actual
Yeah.
service. And this guy stopped the music. It was the groom's brother, and he was like, "Can I say something real quick?" I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely." So I cut the music. I thought he was gonna say some stuff about his brother.
Oh,
He
no.
fucking proposed to his girlfriend
Oh fuck!
at his brother's wedding reception.
Did the brother know that he was gonna do it?
No, it was the most awkward thing.
Holy shit! Dude.
Yeah.
Did she say yes?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It'd have been great if she said no.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say that he was gonna get on the mic and start like ranting about like MAGA and stuff or something.
This is our time.
Yeah, I
we
was
need
just-
to
I didn't
stop
know
what's
I didn't
going
know
on in
what
our
was go-
country.
I didn't know what to expect there.
You ain't taking my goddamn gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, no, but he fucking proposed. Dude,
Fuck.
that shit was crazy. Like even I was like,
What are you doing,
happening,
dude?
dude?
There's a couple places you don't propose. It's a wedding and games. I feel like.
What if
the
like
sports
she's
game?
like a
Unless-
massive,
If she's like a huge,
Unless
like,
y'all okay,
if
I
it
get
makes
it.
sense.
Yeah,
but
I get it. But like you're just kind of. I feel like they're put on the spot in front
Yeah.
of 40,000 people.
Don't do it at the mall.
to say yes, right? That's
Yeah,
how I
I mean,
would feel.
so,
maybe.
like-
unless you guys are, unless she just like loves sports and loves you.
She's like a huge Red Sox fan,
Yeah.
and like
right, dude. Or what if like you're the biggest fucking Saints fan in the world and your girlfriend gets you like the best tickets ever, and then you're having the best day of your life, and you look over and she's on one knee.
damn, that'd
You
be
know,
tight.
I mean,
I
where
like,
are the seats?
I'm talking about like 50-yard line.
I
seats.
like
I'm
when
talking about-
girls take control like that, and,
Yeah.
are just like a little more aggressive.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Just so
getting
you
some
know.
ideas.
Just so you know.
He likes aggressive ones.
That'd be tight. I would like that.
That is cool. Like honestly, like I think it would be a beautiful thing for like you don't see
Yeah.
like the woman doing it, but like I think
No.
that would be like a beautiful thing. You're like,
Yeah.
oh wait, she loves you so much that she's gonna ask you, will you spend the rest of your life?
Yeah.
I think that's honestly beautiful.
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. Dude, what else happened at oh dude, I did this this lesbian wedding once. And I thought it was being a great idea. I'm like, oh, dude, I got the perfect song for whenever they walk in. Katy Perry's "I Kissed a Girl." I thought it was genius. I thought it was gonna be a hit, dude. And it was awkward. I was like, what? What?
Dude, it's like playing
It's just like
freaking
the
like,
fattest miss of the world.
Dude, I thought it was
stereotypical, like what you think a lesbian would like for a song.
they hired this just like redneck Southern kid to come DJ their wedding,
They
and
hired
the
me.
first song that they hear is just "I Kissed a Girl."
Dude, they hired me because I was the DJ at the gay bar.
Yeah.
And that's where they had met. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was just like, I thought, dude, Katy Perry's "I Kissed a Girl."
Did they look over at you like
Oh, dude,
not happy?
the whole family. Like it was really odd. I was like, I
This
thought
is the first dance or just like the first song?
not the first dance or first
okay.
song,
Yeah.
but like whenever it's like time to party,
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, dude, Katy Perry's "I Kissed a
I
Girl."
would have appreciated that.
Yeah, I thought it was a great move.
Yeah.
But no, I was wrong.
Hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
That's very true. Yeah, dude, I did Shaggy's "It Wasn't Me" at a
classic.
wedding. Not the one of the family members is like, hey,
There's a song about adultery at the
goes,
wedding.
He goes, hey man, I don't think this song's really appropriate. And I was like, you know what? You're right, dude. You're totally right. You're totally right, dude. Let's not play a song about cheating on your wife.
Yep. That's all right. Hopefully your DJ sets now are a little more
Oh, they're even worse.
on par.
You have no idea how bad I wish I could play Bump and Grind by R. Kelly. God, I hate that he touched kids, dude.
Well,
That
a
would be-
little more than that.
I know, right? But like, I wish I could play that in my DJ set so bad.
Yeah, what was that other
You
song?
could be the-
used to
you could-
have? Bounce,
If
bounce,
anyone
bounce.
could.
Oh, the remix to
It's you.
Ignition. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a killer one to play.
Throw the
dude.
Dave Chappelle music video up behind you while you're doing it. It'll be a huge hit.
Bro, I'd get in so much trouble.
Yeah,
on
oh, yeah,
Twitter,
you
dude.
would.
It wouldn't even be fun.
Yep.
It wouldn't even be
We
fun.
don't condone it.
I don't
so.
either, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's one song I wish we could have.
I mean, a good headline's no matter what, you know, if it's bad
Any
or good.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I think there is bad publicity. I mean, just ask Pace Nectar, you know?
Yo,
I don't know. People are still talking about him.
I know, dude.
that's
there-
true.
Still talking about like, dude, why? Just don't even talk about it.
Bro, I was at a show the other night and
Still
the guy was
talking
wearing
about
a Bass Nectar jersey and then he just looks over me. I just assume if you're wearing a Bass Nectar jersey at a show, you fucking hate my guts.
Or like you
From all the jokes I've made.
or your just IQ is a little lower.
Right. The guy just looks over, gives me and Luke. I'm like, yep. You probably, yep, they hate me.
Yep. So
I mean, if you ever seen the R Bass Nectar on Reddit, it's still pretty.
Really? That like, come back, Laura.
that Reddit there is about
The
to have
return
a
is coming.
field day.
I believe it. And people would buy tickets, you know.
I bet
people,
you they would.
Fuck yeah, they
Fuck
would.
yeah.
It's
People
a
would
sad
go.
thing. It's
So
a
it's like,
sad
are
thing that they
people?
would.
But here's the question: are you really canceled if people are still coming to see you?
He's still making Spotify money.
He's still making
Got 5
millions.
million monthly listeners or whatever the fuck it
Holy
is. So
shit,
Yeah.
dude! I didn't even touch a child, and I don't even have that.
that's
one.
what I'm saying.
Maybe
bro.
we should touch kids.
It could be a good career move.
Yeah, honestly, like I think maybe we should just start touching kids. Like that kid with the mullet.
That's
I'm
a
like,
huge
hey, dude,
rebrand.
hey,
Do you like dubstep?
I'll run the rebrand by the management and see if it works for us. But yeah,
we're obviously
man.
joking, y'all. This is getting out of hand.
Sorry, guys.
I'm sorry, I took it there, y'all.
That's all right.
I
We're just following your lead.
Okay, I apologize.
We're with the guy that can't get in trouble, so we're just over here.
It's obviously jokes, right?
Yeah,
I'm not
come
gonna
on.
go touch a child.
Come on.
But if it got me 5 million listeners on Spotify. All right, I'm done joking
Good
about
work.
this. Yeah, that's great questions, everybody.
Yeah, thanks,
Thank you
guys.
for calling.
we had a bunch, but they were awful.
Thanks for the seriousness.
None of them were. I think maybe one or two were good.
I didn't have much hope in like our fan base to ask good questions because they follow us. So
Yeah, fair enough.
how
dude.
smart can they really be?
Fair enough.
If we're
dude.
idiots, I
Yeah.
mean, Apple doesn't fall too
Blind
far.
leading the blind here. So
Well, yeah, dude. If you're an idiot, you can break even.
yeah,
You can bring.
and we're doing it.
I'll drink to that.
Extra good.
Nah, man. I love you, boys. Thank y'all so much
Thanks,
for
man.
being
Dude,
here.
thank
love
you for
too.
having us.
We're so appreciative to have for you to have us on here. We've been watching and supporting for a long time, and this has always been one of our goals to get on this.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, this feels good, man. It feels good to check this box.
No,
that
man,
we
it's
made it.
it's been cool getting to know y'all. I mean, we started talking maybe like a year ago. Maybe.
I think so.
Like the
Yeah.
Peekaboo tour, maybe a little before that.
Yeah, somewhere around there, the Butthole Tour.
Yeah, I think that's probably right around then.
Yeah, that's whenever we first started meeting, and I had been listening to y'all and seeing y'all's names, but I'm just really happy for y'all and really proud of y'all. And
Thanks, man.
Now,
Thanks.
we've always talked, but now like I know the relationship between y'all, and I just have so much love for like what y'all do together. You know what I mean? I didn't
Thanks.
have that before today,
Yeah.
and so I really appreciate y'all's love for each other and trust in each other. It's honestly a beautiful fucking thing.
It's been
Appreciate it.
basically besides my parents and my family, it's definitely been the healthiest like friendship or relationship I've really ever had in my life. It's been really awesome to be able to grow with him and do this.
It's good, man.
Yeah.
And it's been fun seeing y'all's growth. And like I said, I appreciate I'm grateful for the chance to get to know y'all some more and, you know, being able to sit down with y'all today. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Y'all have anything y'all want to tell the people before y'all get out of here?
If you've made it this far in the podcast,
thank you for listening. And I guess we'll use this second real quick on this platform to bring up the Roe v. Wade thing. I just want to get this out here. Fuck the Supreme Court. Men, support your women. This is no fucking joke. Take a stand for your mothers, sisters, everyone. This is just, it's not a joke anymore. This isn't a not my chair, not my problem type deal. Everyone's involved. And you don't think it'll happen to you or affect you until someone you know is going through this. So take a stand for your people. Be vocal. We stand with all our ladies, all our women, everything like that. I just
Aaron
wanted
and I
to,
both have sisters.
yeah, both have sisters.
Like, we fucking raised in houses of women.
Yeah, I have
Like,
sisters as well, dude.
You know,
sisters.
It's not a joke, and you know, it could be not anything serious to you until your fucking sister's calling you saying my state isn't letting me get an abortion and I need to get one. So yeah, I just wanted to take a really quick second to say that.
Honestly, let's talk about this shit, dude, because like I'm not scared to talk about this shit.
Yeah,
and, like,
neither am I.
It's been on my fucking mind.
Yeah, and
I
like,
didn't even. I'm embarrassed to say I didn't even know it was gonna happen. Like I didn't see it coming. I was
it's
thrown
just
off by it.
it's ridiculous. I've been hearing, you know, whatever. We were at Electric Forest when it happened. We haven't really been vocal on Twitter about it, or like I said something at Electric Forest after one of our sets about it. But yeah,
It's a weird thing to find out.
It's
at
fucking
Electric
weird,
Forest.
man. And we're going. It feels like we're going backwards.
Yeah,
in
it
time.
feels like a fucking huge step back, dude.
Like,
This
what
is
the
crazy
fuck?
to
I
me,
didn't
bro.
think it could ever happen.
It's crazy to me. It's sickening, to be honest with you.
Like-
We're going fucking backwards in time almost.
So like I like the idea of like them saying leave it to the states, not just for like abortions, because like that is where it gets fucked up, but like leaving certain things to certain states, right? I like that idea, but like now like back home in Mississippi, the only abortion clinic, they're closed. Back in Louisiana, they're closed. Oh yeah, like they were waiting for this day to come.
yeah,
like
they were
waiting.
chains ready to lock that.
They
bitch
were
up.
fucking
Yeah.
ready, and so like that fucking sucks.
It's
you know
crazy.
what I'm saying? It feels like a big step back, and it's like these old fucking white people. And like I'm not gonna sit here and be like I fucking hate white people.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not one of those guys. I don't. But it's like you just know it's these old fucking white dudes who are stuck in their own ways, and they're like, yeah, abortions aren't real until these old fucks like their daughter gets pregnant from a black guy or something like that,
or
and
their
they're
fucking
like,
mistress or something
yeah,
like
something
that.
like
in
that.
It's all
politics have had
fucking
abortions.
Yep,
A
it's
lot of
all
people.
dude. And then that's the whole
But
hypocrisy of the shit.
It's just they want your votes. They want you to fucking swing each
It's the
way,
whole
each
hypocrisy.
side.
It's fucking it's sickening.
What was the first thing they did when they happened? Democratic Party sent a bunch of texts like donated us $15.
yeah,
fucked
yeah.
up.
It's like everyone's using it for political gain.
Yeah.
It's like these people are fucking our lives up.
Yep.
dude.
Yeah.
It's like,
So, yeah,
what is going
it's
on?
our
It's just
lives,
crazy. It's a
you
crazy
know?
time right now. I never thought, like, in 50 years when all these old fucks are dead and we're the fucking old people and it's a whole new, like, wave of thought process
We
and
need like
stuff.
an age limit. In
Hopefully,
politics,
That'd be
bro.
cool.
hopefully things get better. But yeah, the fact that it's 2022 and now
We're still
we've
dealing with this
reversed
shit.
Roe v. Wade, which was like a monumental case
Yeah.
that like really changed the
You know,
history of
you
this
like
country.
old comedy. You watch an old George Carlin or an
fuck
old
yeah.
Richard Pryor
Yeah.
stand up. They're talking about the same shit from the 70s.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And we're still dealing with it.
Yeah, I
And
know.
nothing's changed.
I'm trying to do my part, bro. I'm only gonna come in men now, so
That's fair, dude. I've been doing that and it hasn't gone wrong for me yet. So, but yeah, man, men, stick up for your girls.
Yeah.
For real, stick up for your ladies because
Yeah.
it's a fucked up time.
I agree, man. Also, like I'm seeing like people like go after people who aren't saying stuff, and I don't necessarily agree with that. Some people don't know what to say, bro.
It makes me anxious a little bit because then like I've been seeing that too, and I want to be like, oh yeah, no, like you're right, like I need to say something, but then it just feels like I'm just saying something because I've seen someone say that they want me to say something, and it hasn't felt genuine.
You know, sometimes it takes a few days for someone to figure out what to say.
Right.
Yeah,
You know, people
also
need time
it's-
to process.
But also, it's like me, right? Like, I probably shouldn't have an input in this other than like, you know, talking about this on the podcast. Because like usually on Twitter, I just try to make jokes.
Yeah,
All
totally.
right, this isn't a time to make jokes.
Totally.
And you know, I give it 2 weeks, then I'll start making jokes.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm fucking chilling.
You
But,
don't
like,
know what to say really.
I don't
because
know.
we're all fucking dumbass dudes with dicks. It's like we shouldn't have a say in this. Like this should be a whole other issue that's ran by the women of this country. That like it should be no dude's ever gotten an abortion.
Excuse me, you're canceled.
I'm like,
how dare you? Are you saying?
saw that.
You know what I'm saying?
Are you saying guys can't get abortions?
You know what I'm saying? It's like no guy's ever gotten one.
What?
So how the fuck are we supposed to be like? Now they're illegal, like, cause it's crazy to me. I don't know.
I just think you're canceled after that, dude. Men can totally get abortions.
If I get canceled by men, I would love that. Ladies,
Oh, bro,
uncancel me.
Sexually, there's evidence against Smoakland, and it's just all these dudes.
Just dude saying that he said he can't get no abortion.
He totally sucked my cock. I was uncomfortable the entire time.
But yeah, that's so.
Oh, that'd be so great.
You got a big platform, and just figured we'd squeak that in here.
No, man, I'm not scared to talk about anything like that. Like, I try to keep the show lighthearted, but I'm also not scared. Like, I'm open to talking about anything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a weird fucking time. And one thing that's really bothering me too is like 4th of July is Monday, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a giant lover of this country and
Totally.
like the day of our independence, like
Totally.
I turn up, like, well, come from a very like patriotic family, like I have family that served in the military, all that type of stuff. And I'm like so stoked on the 4th of July, and I just hate that there's so many people this year who are just going to just bash this country, and it's like I think this country's a great place. Like, there's some shitty politicians, but that's everywhere you go, just power hungry motherfuckers. And it always hurts me when I see people bash like this place because I have so much love for it, but I also stay out of it.
Tough time right
we
now,
are going through a tough time, but so is everywhere else, man. Like, and I try my best to just stay out of like stuff like that, but it's just like
I agree
that part also upsets me too. I'm like, like they're actually they have a right to feel that way now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, fuck, man, because I try not to lose faith, in the system and the country, and
it's a hard thing to have faith in right now.
It is.
The past couple of years have been hard.
We're coming for our rights little by little.
Yeah,
that shit sucks, bro. Leave me be.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, if I was like, if I get my sister pregnant and want to get her abortion, like that's my business.
I fucking think
I'm
I fully believe in that, in your move on that. Please do not let her carry that out full term.
All right, dude, I had to end this on a funny note. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you guys so much for listening, and thanks for having us.
Yeah, I
dude.
appreciate
I hope you make it as far into the podcast.
I appreciate y'all, and I appreciate everybody listening to this week's episode of Talks with Taboo. I will see y'all next week. Be good. Happy 4th of July. Love you. Peace.
Thanks, guys.
Love you.
I'm sorry.
No.